A one, a two, a one, two, three.
1, 2, 3, go. That's
and
how the
surprise jazz.
surprise
Improv.
scat. Scooby scat bow boo. Oh man, I love that song. They should play that more often on every radio.
Just on repeat.
Yeah.
Make
absolutely.
it the national anthem.
Yeah. It's the national anthem of my heart. That's what that song is. Scabbity skibbity scoop man. Scat man. Skibbity skabbaboo. All right. Oh, here we are. First art stream.
Art stream.
Art and scat, apparently.
Oh god.
Two
musical scat.
Yeah. Musical scat. Maybe some art scat. I don't know what art scat is.
Don't Google it.
Don't Google it?
Don't Google it.
I mean, I have to now.
Oh no.
I have to. I'm gonna Google on my iPad art scat.
Mm. Are you doing it in incognito mood?
No.
So the government doesn't think you're a filthy fuck.
No, just scat art. Scat art. Well, scat art is the more popular definition. And then there's like a couple pictures of a cat.
What's the cat doing?
The cat, well, it's like a finger painting, and it's been done in brown paint, so it looks like that.
Oh, brown paint.
Oh,
you sure?
Yeah. There's a lot of poop stuff. There's a lot of poop stuff, actually. a lot of poop themes.
Oh, I warned you. I said don't do it.
Oh.
Who don't do it?
Well, that's a shame. Didn't really. I mean, didn't want to see that.
No. Well,
but
you did.
I have now, and can't unsee it.
Can't unsee the scat art.
Yeah. What have you been doing in the meantime? You've been doing a really nice little drawing over here.
I am.
What is this? What's this guy?
I'm doing the scat man.
This is the scat man.
The musical scat man.
Oh, I see.
Not the other scat man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, based on the scat art that I've just seen, this needs much more brown smears.
Shit.
Like all over it. Yeah.
I don't know why he's got the most, what's it called? Shonen eyes imaginable, but he does.
Yeah. This is so anime right now. Love it.
You just like tone down the anime like 86%, please.
We just need like 86% less anime, please.
Please,
can we do that? I love this cat, man. Oh, you giving him whiskers?
Get it?
Scat. Yeah, Scatman. Bob Scatman. That's his full name.
It's his full cat musical name.
Yeah. Sure.
While I do this, do you want to explain more about what we're doing and why we're doing and how we're doing?
Sure. Yeah, I can do that. You can deliver some delicious scat while I can let so
beatbox.
What we do, why we do, and how we do. So what we're doing. What are we doing? We're doing an art stream. This is the first time we're doing an art stream together. As I think I mentioned in the first RPG, the first D&D stream we did. That we're all creative types, and we have a various array of different things we like to do. And one of those things that me and Rose and Kel like to do especially. Whoa, Zoom Scatman.
That's something that I do a lot. Continue.
So one of the things that the three of us like to do especially is do some arts. And we thought, why not do an art on a stream? And this is meant to be taken a bit lightheartedly. We're not attempting to create Mona Lisa 2.0. We're here to have some fun and make some arts and do some dudes. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I just realized what do some dudes sound like, and by that I mean doodles. I tend to abbreviate.
I thought you meant big, burly men. Just do them.
Well, maybe. We don't know exactly where the art streams might take us. It might take us down that. And if it does, let's see what happens. Let's go with the flow.
Brody, I have a question for you.
Yes, Rose. What is your question, Rose?
How does saxophone do?
Well, saxophones, they're a weird one. I'm afraid what you kind of have going on now is more of a bent flute sort of a deal. Like it's
the scat man, all right?
Scat man.
Play what he wants.
Scat man plays a bent flute, But the sax is hard to draw because it's like there we go. I mean, that's getting there. It looks more... This looks kind of like... what's that thing? An oboe? An oboe? Am I getting that right? I think it's an oboe.
Yeah. Oboe's just... It's straight.
Let me do the googs. How do you spell oboe? I'm just going to spell it how it sounds.
O-B-O-E.
Oh my god, I got it right. Well, no, I was wrong. It's nothing like an oboe.
I was going to say oboe. I know what an oboe looks like.
I'm very quick to judge how much it doesn't look like a saxophone. But then, at the same time, I can't tell you exactly what it does look like. But that does look like an instrument, though. I just don't think it's the sax. Let me Google some sax right now.
Google sax real quick.
Okay.
And make sure that you spell it right, because there is a slight slip up that you could make that would lead to, again, the scat art.
What? I don't understand.
Maybe a little bit more.
I don't understand what word could be.
Mate, sax is a wonderful, precious thing, and it should be respected. I love a good sax in the afternoon.
Yeah. I mean, you actually did get it pretty accurate. The only thing is that like at the top of said sax, it kind of like bends at like a 90-degree angle almost. Like sometimes it does have that little curve, but the mouthpiece is definitely at that 90-degree angle.
So is it like it's like an S shape, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's kind of it bends very, very sharply. It's almost perpendicular, to use a term that I'm sure I'm using absolutely correctly. It's like that. Yeah,
it's like that. I think he's broken his nose.
Yeah, all good. Fix broken nose. Yeah.
There we go.
So art streams.
I did say it would be a slight tangent.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. But yeah, so we like the art, and we want to do some fun art and shoot some shit and draw at the same time, because it's fun, and it also helps us practice the arts, the dark arts sometimes even. So yeah,
any art, all art,
any and all art, yeah. Get in. Yeah, so that's what we're doing at. And in terms of the layout, it's pretty free form. Like each video is each stream's not necessarily going to have a theme. We're just gonna come on. We'll do a couple themes throughout an episode. Today, because it's our first one, we want to do something a bit fun, a bit lighthearted, and so we're going to be doing in a minute after we have this beautiful saxy drawing finish off. We'll be doing a bit of a drawing challenge to help get us in the mood. So we're going to do some quick 30-second portraits, which is going to be quite challenging. Because I'm a relatively new artist. I have never done anything like that before, so it's going to be quite a test of my ability.
It's a common, like, I've to give some history. I've got
tell us a history, Rose.
Oh, it all started the day I was born.
Oh, that's very interesting. So you were born, were you?
I was born. I'm
Not
not
hatched.
actually not hatched from a
Okay.
demon well of doom.
Wow, that's something I didn't know about you.
Yeah. I've got a little bit of formal art training. I've done concept design courses for games and film and TV and animation. Did about like a rapid fire speed course of that. After uni, I've done digital design and like animation at uni as well. So I've got a little bit of formal like art, visual art school crap.
Some snippets, yeah.
Yeah, which is, I mean, to get, opinionated on the internet, it's the same stuff that I could have YouTubed and learnt for free. Which is what Brody's doing, and he's getting exactly the same, information.
Yeah, I do a YouTube. That's how I do my stuff. Yeah.
But yeah. So my point being, the 30-second kind of warm-up thing that we're going to do is not a test of skill. It's a warm-up, just like athletes stretch before they perform. It's a thing that no matter what the skill level, you're going to be like someone who's been drawing for 30 years cannot get a good drawing out in 30 seconds. It's just literally a warm-up to get your brain in the art.
Get the art juices flowing.
Was my point. Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
Continue.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, what I think we'll do is because we're still figuring out how logistically this is going to work with us being in two very different places and having two different iPads and that sort of thing we're working off to do our drawing on. I think that what it might be beneficial doing or trying, and feel free to disagree or to argue or to fight with me if you want, Rose. But maybe if we get you to do your 30-second, we'll do your 30-second challenge. Maybe if we say maybe six different characters to draw in 30 seconds to get the juices flowing, and then maybe we get you to do an actual draw after that. And then we can go for a bit of a break, have a bit of a pause in the stream. We can change over the cam, and then I can do my 30-second. So you can gives you some time as well to think of some characters to throw at me. But then I can do my 30-second draws, and then I can do an actual draw from there. So that way we're not chopping and changing and playing with the system too much.
That sounds beautiful.
It sounds beautiful. I'm glad to hear that, because I was afraid to fight you, if I'm being honest. And the good thing is because I have a massive wall of shame behind me of pop vinyls and board games and everything like that. I have a wealth of random characters I can just pick off my wall and throw at you. And I'm not going to lie, I have been doing a bit of Googling to get a couple characters as well to throw at you.
Well, this is good. And it also gives me time to, fire them right back at you.
But I am liking the Scatman though. This freeform Scatman. I want to know more about him.
You want to know more about the Scatman?
Yeah.
The Scatman.
The Scatman.
He's a seasoned musician, as you can tell. Any instrument he immediately knows how to play, no matter what.
Wow.
He's a god amongst men. But his favorite instrument is, of course, the sexiest of them all, which is the sax.
The sax. Yeah, he likes the sax. Yeah.
He likes sax in the morning.
Yeah, everyone does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess another question asked is like, why the importance, or why is it relevant to have an art stream on and a D&D stream together? Well, I'll answer that question, Rose. Thank you for asking.
Segways are weird.
Am I right? Yeah, so I mean, the good thing is that like the characters that we come up with when we're doing our draws, if we do create some sort of monstrosity as a as a GM, as a DM of a D&D game, it gives me inspiration to create creatures or create a homebrew monster based on that monstrosity that I created. Or even, maybe the Scatman will make an appearance as an NPC at some point during the game. So it helps create things in the game. So it's art and it's fun and it's good times, and also we might get to meet these crazy kooky characters that we create. So
we create on a whim, and I
yeah,
will love them all.
exactly. Yeah.
No matter how
even the
spooky
scary
and
ones.
gross. Yeah.
The ones with like tentacles for eyes and fingers instead of nostrils.
Fingers instead of nostrils. I'm trying to picture that.
Yeah. It's a tough one. I'm not gonna lie, it's a tough thing to I'm just picturing a nose with two fingers hanging out of it.
Oh, I was trying to think of, I mean, that could work.
That could work. I mean, that wouldn't work. Like,
I mean, it would be horrible.
How'd you smell?
Smell out another orifice hidden away.
There's a hidden nostril underneath the fingernail that's coming out the nose. This is getting weird. Like I'm creeping myself out with it. Oh. Yes.
Don't do that. Because then what why would you creep yourself out when you're meant to be creeping everyone else out?
Yeah. I can almost guarantee I'd be creeping other. I have this innate ability to be able to creep people out really well. I think it's my voice, maybe. My pacing. I sometimes have a Jeff Goldblum-esque type of pacing when I talk, and maybe that freaks people.
I don't know. Jeff Goldblum's a pretty. I don't know. I like him.
I like him.
Quirky, adorable. Yeah. He's not really creepy.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Have you seen The Fly though?
No.
No?
Don't? Is it to do with flies?
Like flies, they play a big part. Well, a fly in particular plays a big part in the film. But yeah.
Is it giant and gross?
Yeah, I mean, like Jeff. If you've ever found Jeff Goldblum attractive in some way, after seeing The Fly, it's really hard to
not find him.
It's hard to bounce back from. Let's put it that way. It's probably the best way to put it.
He turns into a gross fly monster and tries to suck people's guts out.
Well, yeah, it's been a while. I can't really remember the narrative. I was just a bit too distracted by the Jeff Goldblum as a fly. I don't know if he was directly trying to suck people's guts out, but I mean, I wouldn't be.
I would not enjoy that.
He's a grotesque monster beast. Yeah, it's not a good time.
No,
it's not a good Goldblum time.
Not a good bloom time.
Good bloom time, yeah.
It's not a good blooming time. Here's a quick challenge for you that I'll set for when you draw.
Oh.
Ready?
Yeah.
Are you musically inclined?
Am I musically inclined?
Do you know how to read sheet music?
No. I mean, I know that sheet music, what it looks like. It looks like there's little symbols around the Scat Man's head.
The Scat Man. Do you know how long it took me to confidently draw a treble clef, which is what this is?
Okay, yeah.
It took me 84 years.
Wow, that's a long time. I mean, I can't even draw an ampersand.
That took me a long time too.
My ampersands just turn out like a little flower. That's basically what it is.
Mine, I do ampersands like that now, but I know it's No. That's the wrong way around.
No, that's that
way.
Kinda. I mean, it's closer.
It's closer.
But
You're still done fucked.
You're still done fucked. We have had a question in the chat come up, which is, hey, Winky Face from Retraffic? I say traffic. Do you have any tips on what to consider when designing characters for D&D by doing random art? Look, the best sort of advice I could give in terms of that would probably be random character generators. It might not always be exactly what you're looking for, but seeing some random or outside the box ideas can really help get the creative juices flowing. Like thinking about something that, like, we all have this preconceived idea about what makes a cool character. But when you've got a random character generator telling you that this guy's come from a small town and he wields a guitar as a weapon and he has a pink mohawk, it really challenges our innate idea about what's cool and gets us thinking outside that box. So I would say, yeah, look outside the box and look at those random character generators, even if it's just to get inspirations for different
It's
things
a good
you wouldn't normally
launch
think
pad
of.
into more ridiculousness that
Yeah.
you can have fun trying to make sense.
Yeah,
Is what I find exciting.
exactly.
Is just a mishmash of nonsense and then being like, but it makes sense because XYZ.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'd say for characters in terms of, like, if you're talking more about monsters or more monstrous characters or monstrosities. I mean, a good place to start is getting like a sentence down, like a blank with the head of a blank that destroys its enemies by blank. And just filling in those gaps with like a cat with the head of a chicken that destroys its enemies by ripping off their legs and then beating them with it. Doing like some like Mad Libs like that can help create that insane idea about what's this monster, this Cthulhian monstrosity that's gonna haunt my players forever. And yeah, again, it's all about creating that randomness or challenging the idea about what we would normally perceive as a monster to create something a bit more. That's my advice or tip of the day. That's my tip of the day.
That's it. Just the tip.
That's just the tip. Yeah.
That's just the tip.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. Yeah. The Scat Man.
The Scat Man.
The Scat Man.
Well, I could continue because I am enjoying talking.
I'm loving it. Yeah.
But I can also stop and we can do the 30-second challenge thing. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. I will minimize that.
All right.
And add a new one.
Add a new layer.
And do you have a timer or am I timing myself?
I'll time you because that adds to the suspense.
True, and I can't cheat.
Yeah.
Not that exactly. I would.
You're like, it's still, there's still 27 minutes left to go in this 30 seconds. Yeah.
And then you go like, Rosie, it's been 3 hours.
All right, cool. So I got my timer ready. So I've got this sheet of paper. You can't use more than the sheet of paper that's in front of, or the sheet of digital paper that's in front of you.
Could we translate that to the layer? Only one layer?
Yeah, only one layer.
There we go.
Use some technical terms there.
real high tech, you know.
Real high tech. That's what we're about, the technical terms.
Only professionals here.
Yeah. Using technical language makes art streams so fun.
Like those ones that, anyway.
So I've got a 30-second timer ready to go. You can only use one layer to draw. And you've got to fit all 6 characters on this layer. So just use your landscape accordingly. All right.
Do like a scene. Make up a story.
Make up a story. Yeah, exactly. So
Goku
now I will be a little bit. I'll be a little bit kind to you, Rose. Do you want me to start with some of the more simplistic characters or some of the more difficult characters?
I am an open book. You can throw whatever at me and see if it sticks.
All right.
I tried to use several sayings in that sentence at once. It didn't work.
Oh, and thanks Gunnar, for the feedback there about the microphone. I don't know why my mic does that, if I'm honest. I have noticed that before in the past. I think it might have something to do with Zoom, like the Zoom chat, trying to balance my microphone, but it makes it very much louder and then very softer again. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure how to get around that just yet. But
does it happen to mine as well?
No, it's apparently just mine. So like other people in the videos, it's all all fine and dandy, but yeah, for some reason my microphone like booms all of a sudden and for about 5 seconds gets really, really loud and then just sort of returns back to normal. So yeah. I'll see if I can figure out what's doing that, but thank you for the feedback anyway. Really appreciate that.
Okay.
All right. So are you ready, Rose?
Yes. Born ready.
Ready for your first character?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I got pen. I got hands. Let's go.
All right. Your first character is a Pokemon by the name of Poliwag.
Poliwag. Okay.
And your time
easy.
Starts now.
All right. Done.
Yeah, you win. You win Pokemon.
I win the internet. How deep? Oh, shit. 30 seconds. Right.
Yeah, you got 10 seconds left. You know, I have to say, that's quite a lot of landscape you've taken up.
Oh, Scheisen. You're right. This is the man. This is the man stuff.
That's it.
I can't resize him.
No, you can't resize him. No,
Okay.
he is that big.
He's big now.
Perhaps the other characters are running from this giant Poliwag that's chasing them. I don't know. It's your scene to create.
Okay. This is going to happen a lot.
Yeah, cool. Another audio issue I did pick up when I was re-listening to give you a chance to catch your breath here, Rose. But another audio issue I did pick up in the last episode was I think that I had the a noise suppressor on my computer's desktop sounds. So the background music for the stream could only be heard when one of you guys were talking. And it might not have been picked up directly by the audience, but when I was listening to it back, it really, really annoyed me.
Oh no. It's like dead silent when everyone's silent and thinking, and then suddenly it's like someone makes a joke and it goes like, bah!
Yeah. So I'm thinking to myself that maybe I'll put in some background music for this stream just to make sure that the new filters I have on the audio are not having that same issue. So I might just put on some lovely fantasy bard music provided by Sirenscape. And that way it just helps me test it and see if that's going to be a recurring issue or whether it's all fixed now. So, yeah. Anyway, are you ready for your next character?
Yes.
Ready as you can be?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Ready as you'll ever be? I would like you, Rose, to draw Batman.
Batman.
Yeah.
Batman.
John Batman. Just regular Batman. Or any of the Batman, really.
Oh.
You can pick a Batman to draw. And your time starts now.
Hang on, dramas.
Dramas.
My pen's not working.
Oh,
Why is my pen not
God.
working? Okay. This could be an issue.
Oh, what have you done?
Hang on. I'm gonna unplug. I have to unplug. Wait. No, maybe I don't. Sorry, you're gonna see all my bits and pieces.
Oh, all your hardcore pornography's coming up.
Bluetooth. Not connected. Connect. Why you not connect?
Can I just ask if Rose's iPhone X is an iPhone X or whether it's an iPhone or X-rated things?
It's both.
Cool.
Okay.
So it's not connecting. Is that the issue we're having?
I think I just have to plug it in.
All right.
I really hope it's not out of battery, otherwise I'm going to be really, really mad.
All right.
Actually, What I can do,
Yeah.
I can change over to my Cintiq.
Okay.
You want me to do that?
All right. So maybe I'll just put our intro screen back up, just while I get. We'll keep the audio feed, so that way we can still talk to the lovely people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do a thing. Let's do a changeover, and let's see if we can get this thing rolling.
Very, very upset. But it's okay. What is that? Hang on.
Whoa, that's our faces are bigger now. God damn.
Oh, yes. Hang on.
It's like that moment where the front facing camera comes on. That was really jarring for me.
Oh, in the middle of the night when you're like half awake.
Yeah.
And then the big bright screen, you're like, where is Photoshop? Photoshop, come back, I love you.
Photoshop.
Photoshop is the salty X.
The salty X, because you moved
the salty
on to
teen.
Procreate.
Yeah, the salty teen X.
Yeah.
It was like,
Why do you buy Procreate flowers? You never bought me flowers.
Oh my god. I'm just sitting here like waiting for you, and you're like off with Procreate. Like, what's so good about Procreate? Like, you can take her outside the house, like whatever. I could go out of the house if I wanted. I'm on mobile, all right? You can edit pictures on mobile, like that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, what can Procreate do? Nothing.
Nothing. Procreate, nothing at all.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
That. Should I do it landscape?
Yeah, you want a landscapey. Yeah.
I want a landscape. Do you want me to do another? Or should I?
What?
Should I do another 30-second polywag as big as I did last time?
I think you should. Yeah. I think that's only fair.
Okay.
Let's change this.
There we
All right.
go.
Cool.
Got him.
So let's get this.
My apologies, everyone,
Let's get this screen back up.
for being a big dum-dum.
That kind of works. I'm just gonna readjust the size if it would let me. It's not letting me. What is this? I want you to be bigger.
Hey, guess what?
What?
I was drawing with white on white and wondering why nothing was working. Now it works.
Ah, yeah, that'll help. All right, cool. All right, you are off center. I just fixed you, and then you made it off center, Rose. Hold on, wait a sec. Do not move that paper. I swear to God.
I'm
there
not
we
moving
go.
the paper.
All right, cool. Sweet.
Wait, I'm not moving the paper?
What? No.
No?
Don't move the paper.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
You'll need
you're
to
good.
like remind me that every 30 seconds, otherwise I'm gonna like zoom in and then you'll be like, no! You fucked it all up!
All right. Let's get this new polywag.
Alright,
Polywaggle.
new polywag. Alright.
New polywaggle.
30 seconds, or do you want me to like try and copy it exactly?
I've already started the timer. You got less time now. You got
shit.
25 seconds now.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
I like this one even more.
Oh shit. Oh, now he's got like fucking,
He's got chicken feet.
now
Give
he's
him some little chicken feet.
he's got little like socks on. That's why he's upset and confused.
Awesome. Well, that was just in time. All right, we get it. We get it, timer. All right, cool. Now, are you ready for your next character?
I'm ready. Wasn't it
Ready?
Batman?
It was Batman. Yeah, it was Batman.
It was Batman.
It was Batman.
I remember because I had a pose in my head for Batman.
It was Mr. Batman.
Mr. Bateman.
Mr. Bateman. All right, your time starts now.
Right. Guess what?
What?
I'm drawing him from behind. Cause oh no, I've only drawn a
What have
little.
you done?
He's
Oh no! What's this? What's happening here?
He's up. He's ready to fight.
Oh, okay.
He's ready. He's got his.
I see.
He's got his bat, whatever it is, batarang.
Well, your time's up, so you can't.
There you go.
You can't finish that now. So now we have a regular. What I'm picturing right now is a regular-sized Batman, but close to the camera.
Yes.
Looking down upon a giant polywell with what potentially may be a real bat and or fake bat above his head.
We'll never know.
Well, I'm really excited to see how you bring this next character into the mix, into this thing that you're creating here. I would like you. Are you ready, Rose?
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
You sure? There's no going back now.
I'm ready. Look at me. Look at how ready I am.
You are. I can't see your camera on my screen right now, but I'm assuming very ready.
I'm bouncing.
You're bouncing. Okay. I would like you to draw the Grand Wizard himself, Gandalf.
She.
And your time starts now.
He's got a floppy hat, doesn't he? And he's like, "No, you shall not pass." And he's oh my god, you can't even tell it's Gandalf. And he's got his big flowy hair. His big cape on. And he's like, "Fuck you, Poliwag." And he's wearing a one suit, apparently, instead of his robes.
It's thumbs up.
No.
I can't tell if he's saying no or if Batman's saying no. That little no there.
or Gandalf is just stabbing Poliwag in the foot.
Yeah.
With his stuff. He's like, "Fuck off."
No. Yeah.
Bad Poliwag.
I love this. Love this so much. All right. There's 3 characters.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for your 4th?
All right. Hit me.
Right.
I'm running out of space.
Your 4th character is Rick from Rick and Morty.
Rick?
Yeah. And your time starts now.
Now? He's looking... Oh god, how do the eyes are all squiggly, and he's got a monobrow. I remember that much. And he's got fucked up hair. Kind of looks like... And he's like, this is fucked. And he's making a helpful suggestion. He's like that really annoying person, aka me, that just stands around and watches people like build something or like make a cabinet and just stand there and be like, maybe
actually your time's
maybe
up.
if you maybe if you did it right the first time.
Yeah, that's exactly what Rick would be doing in that situation, I think. All right, are you ready for your 5th, number 5?
Ready for number 5.
This next one isn't actually a character per se.
Mm.
It is an animal.
Ooh,
I would like you
those.
to throw into this mix a panda.
Panda.
A panda, and your time for panda drawing starts now.
Okay. Brain says put a panda here, so I'm going to.
Is this panda in Snorlax pose?
He's in sexy Snorlax pose.
Sexy. Oh, he's in slacking pose.
He's in slacking pose.
Oh, I see.
Oh, this is the worst panda I've drawn in my entire life. What even is panda?
Panda, I mean, kinda like that, I guess. You'll never guess what though. Your time's up.
Done. He's a seal panda.
It's a mermaid panda. A panda with the head of a panda and the body of a seal.
Body of a very...
destroys its enemies by raw sexual lust.
I might be throwing Kelly under the bus here, but she has a picture that is available for sale. Yeah. I'll have you. As Spyro lying seductively like that.
Oh,
Spyro the dragon. And then down the bottom it says, "Draw me like one of your French dragons." And it is awesome. One of her most popular prints that she's done. And she hates it. It's great.
I just wanna buy that. That does sound good.
It is. It's very. It brings great joy to everyone but Kelly's life.
All right, are you ready for your last character?
I'm ready. I've left room. I'm ready.
Your last character, if you choose to accept it, is Toadsworth.
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 I'm thinking it's the Toad from forgot the name of it. Fucking Mario Sunshine.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that the Toad that you mean?
Yeah.
And he's like, he's got a tentacle arm. It's okay. He's doing.
It's like, what's that Pokemon? There's a spinning top. That's basically that's the vibe I'm getting right now. And your time is up.
Oh no. It took me like way too long to remember the name of that game. So I was like, I love that. That's my favorite Mario game.
Yeah.
Toadsworth is good.
There's some weird named Mario characters I've not seen before in my experience on this random generator that I have in front of me. But cool. I like this.
You like the situation?
I like most things about what's going on here.
I think my favorite's Gandalf.
You think Gandalf is your favorite?
Just the situation he's in. He's just had enough.
I mean, the unique thing about this particular drawing as Gandalf is if you were to say, don't you like the Gandalf in this picture? I would say, where's Gandalf? Yeah. That would be my immediate response.
Panicked, right? It's not my fault.
It's good. I like it. It's a unique take on Gandalf, and I think that it's good to have a unique take on things.
It is.
Well done, Rose. That was
thank you.
Your 30-second challenge for today.
That was mighty fun. Much good.
Mighty freaking fun. Good job. All right. Well, there we are. Now, originally, what we were going to have is some Cthulhian challenges of creatures to draw.
Yes.
But I'm thinking that without Frankie and her list of amazing creatures of the creeps.
Yes, Frankie's ready for the list.
Frankie's ready for the list, but I think that we wanna be like dedicating a good part of our sadistic mind to that sort of thing. So maybe if we do the other idea about Pokemon drawn based on their Pokedex descriptions.
Yes, that one's a fun one too.
Okay. Random. You know what? I'm gonna do a random one for this one. So a couple of these characters I had in mind for you for the 30-second challenge. I had a few in there in mind. I was like, yeah, this. But yeah, the this one. Well, there was actually a couple that were random. Well, like Poliwag was random.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and Toadsworth was random. The other ones were taken directly off my shelf. So there you go. Let's have a look.
What was the panda from?
I just felt like seeing a panda.
Oh, okay.
I was just like, you know what? I really want to see a panda today. So
really want a panda, and this is what you got. This is a level of panda that you received today.
Yeah, that is exactly it. And you know what? I'm not at all disappointed. I'd love that panda.
I'm a little bit disappointed, but not.
All right. So,
am I doing a new layer? Permission to layer?
Yes, permission to layer. Permission is granted. Yeah.
Yay.
Layer. All right. So I'm just getting a couple of examples. I'm just playing with the system a bit and seeing if we can get a bit of an idea. I'm just gonna have a look and see what really. Okay.
Okay. This is not my signature that everyone can copy. It's just me testing out the pen settings.
The pen settings.
Yes.
Okay. So let's have a look here. Now, do we have to go, Rose? Because this is sort of like a sort of like a bit of an idea you had, do we have to go on the most recent Pokedex entry? Or can we pick our favorite of the many different entries there is?
Oh, true. I'd say the most obscure one.
The most obscure one.
Yeah, maybe you have to say, like, in order of fairness, you're like, okay, the Pokedex entry from Sun and Moon for this Pokemon is
right.
blah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So then I kind of have an idea about the area, you know.
Yeah. Gotcha. Well, what I'll do is I'm going to... I found one that I kind of like, but I kind of want to get a couple of other ideas floating around in my brain tank, because I want to throw something at you that's a bit weird and a bit obscure, as you said before.
Yes.
To get some...
Especially because the later ones I'm semi-familiar with. First 150, got it down pat.
Down pat.
Maybe. It's been a while.
Oh, no, I found one. I like this, and it's going to be challenging.
Good.
Oh, and I really like two entries from the same series. Can I do both? Right. Can I give you both?
You can give me both.
Yeah. Maybe you know what I'll do is maybe I'll give you one, and then as you part way through the drawing, I'll chuck another one at you to throw a curveball into the mix. How does that sound?
Yeah. And then I have to start drawing the second one. So you'll tell me this is one Pokemon and this is another.
Oh, these are still the same Pokemon. Oh. It's two entries in the Pokedex from two games, but in the same generation.
I see.
That have fairly different, like they're actually very different. Like the description, the Pokedex description of each of these Pokemon is very different.
Yeah, that happens a lot. It's great.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, I really like both of the entries of this guy. So yeah, I'll give you the first one.
All right, go hit me.
Should I do my narrator voice?
Do your narrator voice.
All right. Using the braids on its head, it pummels foes to get them to quiet down. One blow from those braids would knock out a professional boxer.
Jesus. Braids. Tanky braids. Oh, what has braids? Braids. What has braids? I'm just thinking big chunky locks.
Big chunky locks of hair. Big chunky braids.
Big chunkles. Wait. For some reason, this is doing it to me.
Well, the Lucio Pokemon.
It is time to accelerate.
Time to accelerate!
Oh. Whoop. I think I know.
Happening here?
I think I know what the Pokemon is.
You think you know what the Pockman? What kind of Pockman this is? Okay.
I think, but I might be wrong.
Okay.
Just that shape. I was just like, oh, of course. Is it just nothing but braids?
Look, I don't know, like, if you want to give me, like, how many clues or information you want me to give you. But I can give you a bit of a physical description if you like.
That might give it away.
Give it away? All right.
No.
Okay. All right.
I think. I don't know what to take this in. Do I take it in a? Because it's a Pokemon. Do I take it in a?
I mean, this guy. They look very serious. Like this kind of looks like a grim dark Pokemons.
He's pretty...
Oh yeah, I like that. Like the shadow face, but the one eye poking out. I love that.
He's super ready to. Wait, can I erase in these?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
This is not a non-erase challenge. Yeah,
Oh, true. Right. No, oh god, that eraser brush is not correct. That's better. All right. Wait, no. To pay homage to the Pokemon that I think it is, I'll keep it round. Keep it round.
Keep it round.
Keep it round, kids. Keep it round.
Keep it round. So.
All right. Yeah, you can give me the other one if you want, or.
Sure. How about I'll give you some moves. This Pokemon.
Yes. There we go.
That.
Yeah.
So, from level 1, it's actually got quite a few of different moves that it could know. The first one is Brutal Swing, the Dark type. Yeah. Another on the opposite end of the spectrum, Life Dew.
Ooh.
The water type move is another one it might have. And on top of all that, it could also, potentially at level 1, wow!
Drop my pen!
You dropped your pen!
Oh no.
Pens flying everywhere, man.
The world's out to get me. Another move, please.
Play nice.
No, I will never.
No, Rose, I think you've misunderstood me there. Play nice, the Pokemon move, play nice.
The fairy move, play nice.
The normal move, apparently.
Oh.
But speaking of fairy...
I'm thinking... Yeah, sorry, go on.
There is a fairy move you can learn from first level.
Oh, yes?
Which is Disarming Voice.
Mm.
Now that you've got a bit of an idea about some of the moves this creature might know, I think now is probably a good time to give you that second Pokedex entry.
Yes, please.
So, this might help put things in perspective. So this Pokemon first joined the roster of the Pokemons on the most recent generation.
Oh.
Sword and Shield was the first time it appeared.
Sword and Shield?
Yes. And the Sword Pokedex entry is, no matter who you are, if you bring strong emotions near this Pokemon, it will silence you violently.
Jesus. Don't get married near this Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. I'm so happy. Die!
You must die!
Yeah. But you can see that it's two very different flavors. Like the first one I gave you was from the Pokemon game, Pokemon Shield. And it heavily focused on the braids. Whereas this one is focusing more of the
the lore of it, I guess?
Yeah, like more like the emotional undertones of what's really going through this guy's head.
Okay. Well, you are correct. It has thrown me for a loop. Now I am not so confident with my guess. But I must continue. So he's any emotion is gonna be. He's gonna come get you.
Yeah. He's gonna wha-chow! Jump on you. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he's gonna beat you up with his braids. Wasn't that his weapon of choice?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what it says. It says using the braids on its head, it pummels foes to get them to quiet down. And I guess that maybe quiet down is like referring to the strong emotion thing again, potentially, you know? Like, you know, you're making too much noise, I'm going to kill you with my hair. But you
Quit
know,
your crying. Quit your crying.
we all have that thought sometimes, you know. So can't blame it. Really.
Like when your little brother's like having a whinge because you've stolen his toy truck, and he's sitting there in the middle of his room having a real massive cry about it, and you're just like, God, shut up. I wish I could beat you up with my hair.
Yeah, I wish I could just beat you with the hair braids on my head.
We've all been there.
Some other bit of information for you about this Pokemon. So its national number is 857.
Okay.
Its base friendship is 50. Its catch rate is 120, so that's a 15.7% chance with a Pokeball if at full health.
Okay.
Has a relatively slow growth rate.
What's... Oh, no, I can't ask that. I was going to say, what's its speed?
Speed. I can tell you its speed if you like. Its speed is... it says here speed base stats 49 speed.
Pretty is slow. It's a slow boy.
It's this might come as a shock. Its special attack is its highest of the stats. It stands traditionally at 2 feet tall.
2 feet tall?
2 feet tall.
Oh, it's a little.
It's a little. And its average weight is 10.6 pounds, or 4.8 kilograms.
I was going to say, I have no idea about pounds. Kilograms, 4.8. Little.
Yeah.
Just a little dumpling.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Nice.
What else can I tell you? I don't want to, because I know that like this thing's really starting to take shape. I like this like big sloppy braid that's coming straight towards the camera. It seems. I'm liking that. I'm liking what's
sloppy.
going on.
I like that adverb, sloppy.
You like the sloppy adverb.
He's wet. He's a bit wet.
He's a bit wet. He's sweaty after a big day of beating people.
Beating people into submission.
Although, Rose, I have to say, I have to tell you something.
Yes.
And I'm very sorry.
Oh.
But we've actually been not giving this Pokemon the right gender.
Oh.
Because they can never be male.
Oh. Never. Ever.
Never. They're 100% female.
Wow.
As a poker species.
Poker species. Right. Well. Sorry, my lady.
Yeah.
All right. Well. I'm thinking about this now. Trying to think Pokemon. I'm trying to think like Pokedex. I'm trying to make it make sense. I think that was going to be just a vine out there. Maybe braid. It was going to be a vine, but now I'm pretty confident it's not. It's just braids now. What else?
Oh, I think the Frankster. Yeah, Frankster's joining us.
Really?
Yeah.
Yay!
Here she comes.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Frank.
Oh,
how you
hello.
doing?
I'm very tired, but doing good.
Yeah. You don't have any obligation to be here. You
No.
know that, right?
I want to be here.
You
I
want to
wanted
be
to be here the whole time. I told you that I wrote 2 entire pages of this stuff on out. Like, no, seriously.
There was an essay and a half.
I'm not even kidding, no.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah, and that's why we didn't want to take away that hard work you'd put into
No.
that stuff.
Yeah.
So we went like, well, Frankie's not here. We're going to do Pokemon instead. So
Yeah.
that's all right.
yeah,
I'm vibing with that.
we're very, very happy. We
Yeah.
always love to see you on the program. I mean, this
Well-
is the first time we've had this program. Still, it's good.
It's very true, but like, you know, I'm totally capable of like giving everybody nightmares if that's what we want to have.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on really sleeping tonight, so
Yeah, no, I can definitely do that. Because
Yeah.
I like full on wrote up like a whole bunch of things. Like I also included some of the terrors that you guys were talking about earlier on. For
Oh,
those, of course, who cannot see the Discord that we currently have set up as a, you know, a bit of a, you know, brain space for everybody
Communication.
to
yeah. It's like a
yeah.
Yeah.
The hive mind, that's how we speak these days.
Yes, that is how we
Hive mind.
speak.
I casually asked
We all
these two,
speak.
you know, what makes you guys really, really scared is some concepts for us to, I guess, kind of delve into and really use as nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I've got little ghost girls because Brody does not like that grunge sort of shit.
Yeah.
Like grudge stuff.
Yeah, or just anything that happens in the movie Hereditary. Like you can just watch that film and you will see my nightmares play out.
Understandable, honestly.
Fucking freaky film.
And you know, Rosie was just saying, you know, the classic, you know, drowning, getting choked out, all that sort of just general weird shit, which is yeah, that's always good.
good.
Yeah.
She's cool with like some gore, but in the moment like bones involved, it's like nah, not today.
Yeah.
Times.
No.
Yeah.
Not deal.
So
Michael
what? Oh, sorry. No, you go on. You go on. You talk.
I was just going to go on like the
Speak the words.
example of the bone thing to try and make it make sense rather than me just be weird. You know, like in Bondi Rescue, when someone dislocates their shoulder after landing on a sandbank and they walk out, their bones like not where it's supposed to be, and then they're just walking out. Yeah, I don't think my arm's meant to look like that. Makes me
You
want to
don't say.
throw up.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all I was going to say.
Yeah. Well, what I was going to say is that so yeah, what I'm thinking that we do, Frankster, is so Rose is going to finish up this beautifully drawn sloppy braid monster, pocket monster, and then we're going to do a little switcheroo because we've done the
damn.
30-second challenge for Rose as
Oh
well.
yeah.
Which we might show Frankie after this. We'll put that old layer back on.
Yes.
Oh, you
Uh,
might. Damn.
Yeah, we might show you even. Yeah.
Damn.
And then after that, we'll go on a quick break. We'll swap to my iPad on the screen, and then we'll go through the process of you guys can give me some characters to draw in 30 seconds. Then after that, then we can think of well, you can give me some sort of monstrosity, some sort of monstrous monster character thingy to draw instead to give me nightmares tonight.
I can certainly do that. I'm more than happy to provide you absolute nightmare fuel.
Awesome. And you know, see, like you got to describe it, and then I've got to draw it. And who knows? Maybe I might make it nightmare fuel. Maybe I might make it very cute, but very horrible at the same time. We don't know. We
Cutely
can't.
horrible.
We can't see the future.
Definitely.
Yeah. You know what we can see though? We can see
What?
this. We can see this drawing, and I really like what's happening here. We got like has he got like a braid wrapped around his arm as like as a show of strength?
Oh wait, no, we said they're all
She has she got this armband of strength going on?
Which
She does have an
Pokemons is this meant to be, by the way?
Well,
I
Rose
don't
doesn't
know.
know. I know.
Oh, you know. What was
Yeah.
the Pokédex then?
Well,
explanation.
This is a Pokemon from the only started appearing in the first, the most recent Pokemon games, so Sword and
Okay.
Shield. And there's two very different Pokedex entries for this Pokemon, which is why I chose it. The first one I read and how this started was that using the braids on its head, it pummels foes to get them to quiet down. One blow from those braids would knock out a professional boxer. So that was the first Pokedex. And then the second one was, no matter who you are, if you bring strong emotions near this Pokemon, it will silence you violently.
Which I love.
Just doesn't like people showing emotion. and is willing to fight them.
I mean, I'm feeling slightly called out, but I don't have braids on my head. This can be arranged, but
Use some power braids to knock out your enemies. And I've gone through a couple of the move sets and some of the stuff that it learns, and it's quite fitting that Brutal Swing is one of the Pokemon moves that it can learn fairly on in its poker journey. Yeah. But surprisingly, as you level up said Pokemon, the last move that it learns naturally at level 51 is Healing Wish.
huh.
Healing Wish.
I wonder that might be.
Healing Wish. Well, now that I think we're sort of approaching the tail end of the drawing, maybe I can start giving you a bit more of some other information, right?
Yes, might give it away.
So, the type of this Pokemon is actually Psychic.
Huh.
It can be found in natural Sword and Shield, and also can be found in the Crown Tundra. As it's a Psychic Pokemon, it takes half damage from Psychic and Fighting damage, but takes double damage from Bug, Ghost, and Dark type moves. We already touched on its stats a little bit before, but yes, Special Attack is its best stat, and its worst stat is Attack.
Huh. What?
Yeah. Yeah. This is actually a middle Pokemon in a 3 Pokemon evolution chart. It evolves from its previous type at level 32 and then evolves again at level 42.
Well, 3 ruins my second guess that I thought it was. So now I have no clue.
No clue. All right. So I'll describe this Pokemon to you as you're finishing off your draws here. So the Pokemon, on a physical description, has a relatively big head, but really, really tiny body. Its big hair, its body is so small that its hair creates 2 little buns or braids that it uses to stand up on, and its tiny body hangs in the middle. And this whole look is finished off by a lovely little curl in front of its forehead and a lovely pink witch's hat sits on top of the whole ensemble.
You gave it a leaf, which, I mean, that's an OG witch's hat when you think about it.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think I know the one you're talking about now when you said witch's hat.
Yeah? Who do you think it is?
Is it Hatane or Hatene or something?
Yeah, well, so Hatena is the bottom form. This one was actually the middle form. Hatrem.
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 And then
Hatrem.
And then it turns into the psychic ghosty waifu.
The psychic fairy Hatterene. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So this was Hatrem.
Does it explain? Oh, because it's psychic. That's why it doesn't like the emotions, because it's too busy being like, you're too loud.
Yeah, maybe that's the case.
Bloody loud.
And the reason why I specifically chose this Pokemon is because those Pokedex entries don't make you picture the little pink, cute, blue, pigtailed Hatrem. So, but I swear, if this Pokemon you've drawn here approached me in the jungle or in anywhere really, I would probably do a poop in my pants.
A little bit of poop came out.
Little bit of poops would definitely come out.
That is true. She's a lot more intimidating than the original inspiration.
She's like Jungle Witch. Love it. Sloppy Jungle Witch. Sloppy Jungle.
Get out of my swamp! It's great.
Yeah. So a different take, but I like this. I like the sloppiness. This kind of looks like Tangler.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was originally.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought you might have, because Tangler is just one big braid.
Ball of braids.
One big blue rubber band ball is basically what it is.
It's a blue rubber band ball that just absolutely went ham. Someone threw it like at Mark 12 and then forgot about it, and it just came back and
Yeah.
10 years later, sentient, talking.
Yeah.
Why'd you leave me, Dad?
Yeah.
And then
Why'd you throw me?
Rose, remind me, what's the name of Tangler's evolution?
Good.
The big.
Yeah.
It looks like a rubber band ball that's been left out in the sun for years and then it's combined with a turd.
Tangrowth.
Tangrowth.
Also, apparently, is this confirmed for next D&D adventure?
This creature.
That's what the question is from RE Traffic. Traffic?
Oh, well, I can neither confirm nor deny.
Can neither confirm nor deny.
Yes, I think that this lovely hag-like creature might be making an appearance sometime soon.
Ooh.
Can't say when, but we might see a little bit of this. And now we're really seeing that hag face take shape as well.
Yes, I'm adding the juicy deeds.
Yeah, so I reckon that this is definitely something that can be appearing sometime soon, I reckon.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Shall we continue with our spooky adventures?
Yeah, let's do it. All right. Oh, quickly show just one more time, and also to show Frankie your lovely 30-second drawings. Frankie, can you tell which? There's 6. I'll give you a hint. There's 6 characters.
Certainly. I see what looks like the Monopoly Man. I don't know what his name is, but that also looks like Toad, perhaps, with a mustache.
Mm-hmm.
I see the Batman symbol, and then it like kind of squiggled off. So I don't know what happened. Did someone someone kick the bat lamp, or? I see the word "no" with an exclamation point.
There we go.
Yep.
Writing's not horrible.
I feel like I can't tell if that's is that Gandalf getting Balrogged?
Hey!
Wow! You picked that!
Holy shit!
Yes.
I was wrong. I beg you for your forgiveness.
I just won the internet.
You just won everything.
I see. Is it Poliwag or Poliwhirl? I can never remember. I'm the worst with this.
That's a polywaggle.
Yeah, that was the first one I did, and Brody right at the end, like a dick, was like, "Oh, you do realize you have 6 more characters, and you can't rescale or like move that character around now." And I was like, "Shit."
Someone's doing the draw me like French girl, but like, I'm not sure if I'm
prepared to know what it is.
Prepared, yeah. I don't know if that's
I can't
the
believe
word.
you didn't get it, but that was just a panda.
Oh, it's just a panda.
Just a panda.
See,
yeah.
that's the problem. That's too big brain for my tiny brain, you know. And that final one to the far left.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I'm just getting like Rick Sanchez from.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, all right, cool. I'm glad. Awesome.
Yeah, good job,
Got him.
Rose. You did it.
I'm actually really, really proud of that. I'm also really, really impressed by the fact that that really is Gandalf getting Balrogged, and I was just like, Gandalf, no.
Yeah, I'm proud of the both of you for getting that.
Yes, I'm very happy.
All right, well, we'll cut to a little 5-minute break. We'll get everything fixed up again for the second half of our art journey tonight. So I'll turn off the microphones. I'll pop the intro back on, and we'll see everyone who's in the chat in 5 minutes.
Hell yeah.
5 minutes.
Yeah. Right, and back we come. Here we are.
Hello,
Indeed.
Frank Walker.
Hello.
Hello.
Frank Walker, National Time.
Oh, that is spooky.
Alright, so what I might do is fix up the camera first. That's probably a good idea.
You big goose head.
Goose.
A big goose. So, do you want these guys? Oy. Oh, keeps going. Keeps going. There's just so much canvas. I'm just gonna.
I'm very confused. I'm seeing some strange things going on there. Oh, whatty. Oh.
Don't tell me this keeps going. What? This is scary in itself. Oh, surely I wasn't zoomed in this much, was I? Was I? You guys would tell me. You guys would tell me honestly if I was zoomed in this much, right?
Yeah, it looks fine. On
It was fine before you played with it, I swear.
Really?
I swear. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on. Hold on. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this first of all.
Cool.
I'm gonna ready for it, guys.
I'm ready.
I'm actually gonna
I'm not ready, but do it anyway.
this whole thing. Yes, I'd like to remove it. Gone. Yeah. I'm gonna go display capture.
Guys, he's clicking buttons. I'm scared. I need an adult. Rosie, hold me.
Is he going to break? Is he going to break
Rosie,
the
hold me.
internet? I'll hold
What?
you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Got it.
oh,
To shrink it in.
yeah.
Getting there. Yeah. See, for some reason, it's doing that thing again when it's not doing the things I want it to do.
You know, that thing.
That thing that it was doing before when it doesn't
thing?
show the overlay because it's a poop.
That's very annoying.
It's very annoying. Hold on. Wait a second.
Just,
How did I fix this last time?
Are you able to put the overlay over top?
I did. It is right now. But
It's not for
Hey.
that.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Turn your iPad on.
There we go.
Yeah.
What's it called? The mode.
Do not
Airplane
disturb.
mode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is my
Mhm.
advice also.
Mm.
And I would do
I
the
thought
same.
I did. That's all right.
Just put it on
okay.
airplane mode.
It's
That
just
fixes
guys asking for feet pics. It's fine.
Understandable. Asking for a friend, how much?
Much dollars.
Much dollars?
Much
Understandable.
dollars. Yeah.
Ooh, food's here in 5 minutes or so. Cool,
Oh
cool.
hell yeah!
everything. Nice.
Alrighty,
Food's
so
the best.
hell yeah.
All right.
I did a naughty
how
and I
is
got an
that?
Oreo McFlurry.
How's that looking? Yeah, I think we're good now.
We've got a little bit of the side stuff going on there, but I mean,
Is it gone now?
not yet.
Maybe over a tiny.
What?
Maybe zoom in just a tiny bit.
Just zoom. Do a zoomy
Little zoom.
A little zoom.
like that. Wait, hold on.
Bit more.
I know the other way. Out.
Yeah, the way out.
Zoom
Yep.
out.
Yeah. Zoom out.
Yeah.
Is that what we want?
Yeah. Keep going. Another centimeter and a half.
Like this? Is that good now?
Yeah. It's got we've got like the whole little right panel there showing on the screen on the stream.
Ah, that's showing up.
Yeah.
Is that gone now?
Move it over
no.
a tad. No, other way.
What?
Yeah,
No.
other way.
You're doing the right way. Correct.
What?
Keep going. Ignore Rosie. Other way now. Other way now.
What?
Oh, there's a
Yeah.
delay.
There's a delay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Keep it there.
Oh, I
That's good.
see. I see. I see.
There you go.
Now I see it. Now I see the problem. Yeah. Okay. All right. You guys' faces was in the way. I couldn't see. But
Don't
now
look
I
at our
see.
faces, forehead.
Rude.
Perfect.
Alright,
Got it.
Yep.
Got it? What?
Yeah, there you go. Cool.
That'll do. That'll do. Perfect.
That'll do. Yeah,
All right.
why not?
Testicle difficulties over now.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Just make sure we'll see what's going on. Yay. That's my drawing. All right. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, there we go.
That's my drawing of a alligator with an afro.
Alligator with an afro.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Actually, no, it's a
Accurate.
poodle. Because if I do this,
Oh, you're right.
Oh, it's cute. Oh,
he's,
now it's
he's an
accurate.
angry poodle.
I take
And
back
then-
my cute.
And this is his little poodle nose here. And then, but he's scheming.
Oh.
He's a scheming poodle. Anyway,
Scheming
I'm
poodle.
gonna get rid of that. All right. Cool. Sweet. So we're
All right.
here. We're back. We're ready to go. Well, I'm ready to go.
You're ready to go?
Get some 30-second draws happening.
All right.
I've got the food in like 3 whole seconds, so feel free to
Ooh.
begin, Rosie, if you
Well,
wish.
Right.
yes.
Maybe we'll
I
start with
can do.
Rosie's 3. Yeah.
All right. Let me. I have picked. Oh God, that's the hour section. I'm not letting you draw for an hour already. I'm sorry.
Oh. That's unfair, though.
I know. All right. Now, your first one. I'm a bit worried that this might be a bit of a theme because two of them are pretty similar.
Okay. All right.
But I'll give you a simple one. Like, I'll be nice to you like you were nice to me.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
All right. Sure.
You ready?
Yeah,
Do you want me to
I
tell
think-
you what? Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready. I'm ready. Just do it.
Rip the band-aid off. All right.
Yeah.
Do you want me to say what the character is and then hit start?
Yes, please.
All right.
Nice.
Your character,
Mm.
if you choose to accept,
Mm.
is Navi from Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
you ready? You know who that is?
Navi's a fairy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, look, listen.
Yeah.
Right. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Got a thing. We
So
gotta.
you're smart. You're smart already.
We gotta.
I need details. All right.
Details.
know she's- Need to know she's a fairy. With a second left.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah. And we have.
Someone's phone or alarm's going off there?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
that was the
30-second
timer.
alarm.
I see.
That is Navi.
I see. I realized when I saw, hey, listen.
Yeah.
I was muted, but I was like, hey, listen.
Hey.
Hey, listen. Yeah.
All right, is it my go then?
You can have a go.
Yeah, you can have a go.
All right, Rosie, if you can
character.
continue being timekeeper, however,
Oh yes. All right.
that would be
so
absolutely
the
fantabulous.
plan is that you just give him, like what I did was I just said the character's name and then
Yep.
which game or media they're from, and then I confirmed that he knew who that was because I think it's unfair if we're like, oh,
Oh yeah, yeah.
guy from this thing
I
you've
will
never
make
seen.
up my own character based on the name if I don't know who it is.
oh, there we go.
Hmm.
That could be a fun thing. But yeah, just for this one. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I hit go once he confirms that he knows who that is.
Alrighty, sounds good.
All right.
In that case, Waluigi. Do you recognize this character from the Greater Mario universe?
Waluigi. Yeah.
Waluigi.
I know
The
Waluigi. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Ready?
All right.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Just trying to. I'm doing the whole nose first because that's the best methodology I find for drawing characters. But I couldn't picture his nose. Yeah.
That's about accurate, I think.
That is
Very
correct.
large. Looking a bit more like Dr. Eggman, I think.
I think I did. Yeah.
It's good.
I can't remember what he has in his hat. I'm just gonna put a
10 seconds.
W. Yeah.
Oh, nice chin. I like
Yeah.
that. Done.
Waluigi actually has an upside down L, an inverted L.
Oh.
It is
It's an ups-
Wario.
And yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Cool. Yeah.
But I got the vibe at least, and you did very, very well with that mustache being all like, "Meh."
Yeah, I knew that was like the vibe
Hmm.
he has going for his mustache.
It's the long pointy face.
It's the long mover. Yeah. Cool. His hat is way too small. I gave him a skull cap.
He looks better with a small cap.
I swear
prefer
I've
it.
seen something as well that this particular character is in. Like, I swear that that's very something in some other form movie or TV show.
All right, Rose, have you got your next character for me?
Yes, and I know that you know this one, so I won't even bother.
You know that I know that you know that I know. Yeah. Okay.
You know that I know that you know. And his name is also the name of the thing that he's from, so I don't even have to bother doing that.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
I want you to draw me Hellboy.
Hellboy.
Three,
Okay.
2, 1, go.
All right, so he's got to get I think it's the brooding attitude, right?
Yep, correct.
More than anything. All right.
Nice. Big horns.
Well, he's got that.
Is he
well,
really
actually,
Hellboy? He doesn't have the brooding attitude.
True.
Exactly. Ah, damn it. Wrong erase brush. Don't have time to erase. You're going to have to do that, Hellboy.
Oh, God, that's it.
There we go.
To be fair,
Perfect.
as
A
like a
perfect
minimalist Hellboy,
Hellboy.
that's actually fucking like I do kind of like that as like a comic
Yeah.
book minimalist.
Yeah.
Just paint that.
I forgot
whole
after I
square
started
red.
drawing the horns. I was like, he files down his horns. But oh well. Right. And then I'm going to do this. So I'm gonna have this team. So we've got Navi, Waluigi, and Hellboy. Are gonna be versing the other side.
Good plan. All right, Frankie, you got another one, or you want me to go again?
You can choose to do I guess the human form of this one, but what about Pig Ganondorf?
Pig Ganondorf.
Yes, there is a pig Ganondorf.
There is a pig.
He's
See,
literally.
I did not know that. And again, like
Okay.
I said, I cannot picture that, but I will draw what my
Yes.
interpretation of Pig Ganondorf is.
If you wish to instead take on whatever form Ganondorf you wish, you may in fact do so. I will allow it.
I'm gonna do Pig Ganondorf.
All right,
it.
go for it. Go ahead.
Do it.
Okay.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see
Right,
this.
you got a time for me, Rose?
All right, ready? And 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
I love it already.
Oh, he's cute. Don't make Ganondorf cute.
So Ganon.
Love it.
The Ganondorf's actually up here.
Ah,
He's
I like a soul patch. This brings me joy.
that was meant to be a pauldron.
And that's it. Oh, his shoulder.
It's Ganondorf. And I'll put the eyebrow in
Stop.
just so
There
we
we go.
can see. That's Pig Knight Ganondorf.
Pig Knight Ganondorf.
Yeah.
Big night Ganondorf.
For context, Ganondorf actually is a pig in this particular iteration of Pig Ganondorf.
I
but
thought he might have been.
This is cuter and greater, and I love it.
I agree, 100%. I want to normalize pig knights. You know, like
Pig
have
knights.
giant war boars. You know,
Yeah.
can we make this a thing, please? War boars.
D&D,
Absolutely.
warbles.
Like dwarf cavalry and armies ride war boars. Yeah.
No, like boars that are bigger than people. Straight up bloodborne piggies. Absolutely huge.
That
Oh,
is
yeah.
actually
Erect in there.
terrifying.
Yeah.
I know, right?
'Cause pigs are pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Oh,
When
yeah,
they wanna
can
be.
terrible.
Yeah. I mean, look at this guy. He's brutal. You tell
It's
that.
that, it's that soul patch that does
That-
it for me.
That's it. Yeah. I mean,
Soul patch pauldron?
it was meant to be a pauldron, but yeah, I'm actually liking that as like a big goatee.
Yeah.
Instead.
I say, face my sword, Hellboy. Back to the
Pig
depths of
Ganondorf
which
is
you've
actually
come.
called Ganon. Actually.
Actually.
Actually, it's a pauldron.
All right, what have you got for me, Rose? Your last
All right.
character, I believe.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Your last character from me shall be Nightcrawler from Marvel Comics.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Oh.
All right. Okay. Yep.
Another demon-esque sort of creature.
Yeah.
And the best boy.
Yeah.
The best
Good boy.
X-Man next to Wolverine.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Damn it, I should have chose Wolverine.
Is it Wolverine or Nightcrawler?
It is Nightcrawler. I'm
Nightcrawler?
sticking to my guns.
All
All right.
right.
And I should start the timer in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. That's a knife.
It looks knife. Damn it, I should have made it looks nice. Knife. Didn't work.
I thought you said it looks knife. I'm not gonna lie. I'm also just dumb. So, like, you know.
And that's it. Pens down.
That's him. That's I don't really know why, like, I did big faces on one side and I'm trying to go for poses on the other side.
I mean,
It just
you've
looks like a
set
bu-
yourself up for, like, you know, trying to do like these guys being all just like big tough guys, and the other ones are like,
Yeah.
I guess maybe the underdogs.
So I don't know whether this is like Gigantamax versions of Waluigi, Hellboy, and Navi versus the regular size heroes on the left, or whether it's smaller versions of the heroes on the left and it's the normal size versions on the right. I don't know, but yeah, we can leave that up to imagination.
They're all the same size. It's just some are just heads.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Last one, Frankie.
All
I'm
right.
considering making this easy on you.
Where would be the fun in that?
Oh, very true, very true. Okay, I won't do that then. You've played Destiny.
I have played Destiny.
Have you ever done the Last Wish raid?
The Last Wish raid. It does definitely ring a bell, but I can't for some reason put my mind to it.
Riven of a Thousand Voices? Do you remember her at all?
What game was she from? Destiny 1 or from Destiny?
Destiny 2
Destiny
specifically.
2. From one of the expansions or from the original?
From the Forsaken expansion specifically.
Sake experience.
If you don't remember this one, that's completely okay. I'm happy to go for someone else.
No, yeah, I'm not picturing that one. Not picturing that one.
Brief description of them, maybe.
It's a bit. Actually, would you like to just go for perhaps a general interpretation?
Sure.
Alrighty, I'll explain one of the fights that you have with her. Specifically, the fight you actually have with her. Riven is an Ahamkara, which is a wish dragon. She has tentacles. She has many, 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 many teeth and many eyes. She also has flaps that cover her eyes and kind of open up so that she can, just have a good time and tell you to fuck off and stuff like that as she does. She can breathe fire, specifically in big, shooty shoots. And the tentacles are also kind of like spiked.
Yeah.
She has
Kinky.
big claws. She's a big lady. She likes to fill rooms. And she has a strange taken orb in her mouth.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
You got 30 seconds to draw that.
Yeah.
You can definitely
Easy.
go for something else if you want to.
Nah, easy. I've got it.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. And a 3, and a 2, and a 1, go. Nice.
No, I just fucking lost my pancake. Holy fuck.
The perspective on this is great.
Uh-huh.
The Nightcrawler's like jumping off her face. That's it.
That's one of her eyes and her eye flap.
And an eyeball.
Yeah. So,
Fair enough.
So this guy over here, that's the eye,
Mm.
and then it's the eye flap. And then,
Oh, it's just the eye.
yeah, it's just the eye.
It's literally just the eye.
Yeah, this is just one. This is one big eye.
I thought it was like a little cute beak, and she was going like, "Rawr."
Riven has more like multiple eyes and then one big flap that kind of covers that grouping of eyes as a whole. But like, I love this.
This is good.
I'm down with this.
One big eye with a couple of hairs coming off it. Yeah. All right, so
Beautiful.
So that's my 30-second draws. I think I did everything perfect.
It's perfect, but I love it. It's good.
All right, cool. Let's get a new layer happening. All right, now I've got to get into the zone of creating something spoopy and cosmic horror-y.
So, Rosie, did you have anything at all for that sort of stuff? Or would you like me to just absolutely start reading out some of the weird shit I got going on here?
No, I'm excited for the weird shit.
You're excited for the weird shit?
Mhm.
All right.
Or do you want to give a brief sort of... or you already did that before, didn't you?
Yeah, so I'm
Brief sort
happy
of
to.
explanation.
Yeah. So pretty much I'm just going to be going off and explaining a little bit of a concept, a bit of a thought, and just kind of running with it. And whatever is on Brody's mind, as of course I'm expressing this one out, is how he's going to start drawing it, and we'll see what happens out of it and where it goes. Do you have a time limit, sir, that you would like to perhaps stick to?
There is no time limit for this one.
No.
This is
Oh,
going to
very
be
nice.
Yeah, until he says he's done, I reckon.
Alrighty, fair enough. This might then take an interesting amount of time. I'm very curious to see what happens.
I'm curious to see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm looking forward to it.
Alrighty. So, Brody, one day you find out that you feel a sensation of being watched. And no matter where you look, you can't see anything looking at you, anything following you. It's, you've just been living your life, doing things as normal, walking the same streets you always walk, and doing the same things you always do. But it starts to feel very strange. And each day, this sensation of being watched is getting stronger and stronger, as though whatever it is that's watching you is either getting closer or watching with more intent. It's impossible to tell, but there's something there and you know it. It's that or you're going absolutely insane. But one day you see it. It's standing across the road from you. How no one else can see this is impossible. It's standing there. It is in broad daylight. You pinch yourself on the arm, thinking maybe, psych myself out. And it looks like it flinches. It grabs its own arm where you've pinched yourself as though it's in pain. It looks up at you and then pinches its own arm, and you flinch, feeling the sensation of your arm being pinched. Rushing away, you hope to avoid this thing, but you begin to find that it is around every corner, in every surface. You look outside the window one day, having stayed in your house the whole day, and there it is, watching the house, waiting. Eventually, the creature morphs. It changes slightly as you continue to watch it. It seems that every day that you look at it, something new appears and something old disappears. But sometimes those new things and those old things merge together to create something that you feel you've seen before, but you don't know where. This can't possibly exist. But there it is, watching you. Just watching. You begin to realize that perhaps, maybe, over the period of time that you've been being watched by this, maybe a month now, it's been getting ever so slightly closer. And when you realize this, you blink, and it's taken a step closer to you. You look away, you look close, back again through the window, and it's there on the other side. That night, it's difficult to try and sleep. You're in bed, comfortable, trying all the same, but the terror is still there. And this thing, it's out there. How close has it moved while you've not been looking at it? What material, physics, and laws does it abide by? Because it doesn't seem to. This freezing sensation of absolute fear and terror completely overtakes you as you turn your head to the other side of the room, and there it is in the corner. You begin to realize that perhaps you're actually seeing it for what it is now. It wants you to, because you're in the same room together, finally. This creature has voids for eyes. It looks like its skin is writhing and twisting and churning. You think that you can maybe see teeth and bone and darkness in its skin, but it's just moving. It shouldn't be. It doesn't have arms or hands anymore, but it still reaches for you with these strange phantom hands that you swear you can feel closing around you. You can see something in its eyes, and it's an unspeakable horror and terror to you. You don't know what it is. It feels like it grabs at that lizard hindbrain and just completely takes everything that you fear and shows it to you. Just because it can. It doesn't have a mouth. It never has when you think about it, but it's smiling at you. It doesn't have a face, and yet somehow it exudes this expression of serenity. The void in its eyes is endless, and somehow, without a voice, it whispers to you, and it speaks to you. The words don't make any sense. They're more mindless syllables than anything, but all the same, you understand its intent. Every time you blink, when you had realized that it began to move, it got closer. By substantial amounts, but now that the distance between you two is so short, it takes its time, inching ever so closer every time you blink. It's no longer a case of this being a hunt or a chase. You're cornered, and you are in the same room as this thing. And you know that the reason it looks so serene is because it is happy.
Happy about what, though?
You tell me.
Being a creeper. 101 textbook creeper. I like it. What are your immediate thoughts, Brody? How would you feel if this thing is watching you forever and always with a not face?
It actually reminds me a lot of a short story that I once wrote and actually recorded back when I did a series I was producing for a little while. The series was called Blench, which is about sort of like tales of bizarre things and cosmic horror and all that lovely stuff. So yeah, I'm definitely getting some vibes back to those times. But it's like it's strange trying to draw something from the mind of a place like cosmic horror. It's difficult because cosmic horror in itself is like the unknown. It's the strange things, you know. It's like that. It's like the boogeyman that you know, you sometimes you don't know why you're afraid, but you just are afraid.
The anticipation, right? What could be out there.
Yeah.
It's like that scary movie kind of tip that a movie, especially a monster movie where something like an alien or something is chasing you, it becomes immediately 100% less scary when you actually see the monster. So that's why they save the big reveal till the end. So
well, that's why Cloverfield, was it? You never actually saw the monster? You only ever saw shadows of it or glimpses of maybe a limb, but never it in its entirety.
Full, yeah.
But then when you saw the sequel to it, which was Clover or whatever it was, or
Cloverfield, was it?
I can't remember which one was which.
Yeah.
But the sequel, you actually got to see the monster and people were significantly less terrified of it.
Yeah. No,
But I'll tell you what,
CG monster.
In that series, though, a great example of like terror, and it's one of my favorite suspense. Well, it is horror, but it's more suspense. Is the 10 Cloverfield Lane?
I think that was the original, and that's what I was referring to, I believe.
No, that was actually it was a prequel to Cloverfield. It was set in the same universe as Cloverfield, but it is a prequel that was John Goodman and I've forgotten her name now, but yeah, John Goodman in that film, Jesus Christ, like he's a one scary motherfucker in that movie. Yeah. But yeah, I don't. So, and that's why with this, I'm trying to keep things like fairly loose. Like obviously, I normally do more of a sort of a cartoony vibe, but I think cartoons take away the emotion from cosmic horror. Cosmic horror in itself is abstract, and therefore arts around, and the theme of cosmic horror, I think, also need to have that level of abstract. Like, what am I actually looking at? What am I seeing? So I'm not seeing normal shapes. I'm not seeing any sense of something that would be true and obvious to this world.
Like any solid form, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Always shifting and being a general pain in the ass.
And that's the sort of vibes that I was getting from you then, Frankie, was this ever shifting, not quite solid form, strange entity.
And that, I feel like, is I guess a common theme for those cosmic horror sorts of things, as you were saying. I wrote down like a bunch of notes of some, like, I guess, general things that I kind of, like, off the top of my head, I thought to myself, all right, Cthulhu vibe, go. What do I associate with that? And I was thinking to myself, eyes, tentacles or tendrils are a very, very common thing. Mouths, absurd angles and absurd limbs, whether that be the number of them or just how it doesn't quite associate with typical physicality with most of the, I guess, the animal kingdom here on the planet. Obviously there are things like, for example, the blobfish that people are just like, ugh, because it doesn't really conform. But that's just due to the fact that, you take a creature that's built for high pressure underwater existence and bring it out of that high pressure underwater existence, and it's kind of going to explode a little bit. And then madness was another thing that kind of was there, but trying to express that madness is a very difficult thing.
This is one thing I'm sort of like trying to get with what I would say is maybe like the face of this creature right now is that it's got some bits that we associate with some things, or our mind would associate with, oh, that's an eye, oh, that's a nose, but it's the strangeness of it. Like, it's kind of like, the best way I can describe it is, it's kind of like an alien trying, and this is sort of the vibe I'm going through with right now, is it's like an alien that's trying to describe a human to another alien without a picture. Like the big, like, this creature has a big toothy grin and has these eyes, and
so trying to explain what Mark Zuckerberg looks like to a blind person.
Yeah, exactly. and this is what they would picture. Yeah.
Sorry, the opportunity was right there.
Yeah. So, and kind of like with like the one eye, and it's like the face is half profile, half facing forward. It's kind of like when you take like a panorama photo, and someone is moving halfway through it, and you get that weird, messed up, horrific thing where the person should be.
Just the person's face in several different spots on the same body.
I want to get
panorama of a dog, and suddenly it's actually a dogapede.
Yeah. I kind of want to get some weird sort of fleshy things happening
Holes
in
in
this.
it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And this sort of like,
Or like rips in space time.
yeah. So it's kind of like this, like, levels of folded flesh over the top of one another. Why? Because Cthulhu, that's why. He's like, yeah.
Because it's
this is more
falling in on
along the
itself.
lines of your Yog Sothoth sort of thing. But like,
Yeah.
all the same. We love that. We stand. Yog Sothoth, please stay asleep. Love you.
Do explain what that is to the ill-informed,
Of course.
for me, because I don't know what a Yog Sothoth? What?
Yeah, Yog Sothoth.
Sothoth. Yog Sothoth. Okay,
That's correct.
got it.
So, Yog Sothoth is I'm trying to remember if it was one of the ones that H.P. Lovecraft himself created. I believe it is. Okay. So, Yog Sothoth is actually Cthulhu's dad.
I didn't know he had a dad. I thought he was like all being monster.
Well, so Cthulhu's actually, he's not one of the old gods. Cthulhu is what is he? What's he's defined as? There's a few different like definitions or like descriptions of what different gods are, and Cthulhu is one of the great old ones, but he's not actually like a god.
So the way that it works is there's kind of like a multiple tiers and like a hierarchy almost of how absolutely godly and ascendant you are. Cthulhu is, as Brady said, a great old one, which means that he is what we would consider to be a god, but as far as within that pantheon would be, he's actually very, very low ranking, all things considered. He's supposed to be like the one who's going to take control of Earth specifically, and do whatever the hell he wants with Earth, whether that be destroy it, take possession of all of its inhabitants, which is the generally accepted thing he's going to be doing, considering he just drives everybody mad. And that's pretty much Cthulhu's role, is to, when he wakes back up, it's just like, all right, let's go. Here we do. Now, Cthulhu's father is Yog Sothoth, and Yog Sothoth was an outer god, meaning that he was supposed to be in the group of gods that were better than Cthulhu and the like, because they're higher up than them.
Yeah.
So Yog-Sothoth was created by, or rather, the child of a creature known as the Nameless Mist.
Ooh.
And Yog-Sothoth has control over time and space, is omniscient, is potentially omnipresent,
Ooh.
non-corporeal, acausal, has the ability of telepathy, and can also just effectively just fuck with time and space and do what he wants.
Same. That's what I
Yeah.
aspire to be.
Yeah. So the reason why Yog-Sothoth is so crazy is that because obviously looking at him drives you mad, and it is very heavily considered that have you played Skyrim?
Yes, of course.
You know Hermaeus Mora?
Mm-hmm.
Hermaeus
Rings a bell.
Mora is effectively a Yog-Sothoth wannabe.
Ah.
Except that he's all about the secrets and stuff. Yog-Sothoth is considered the the all-knowing, in that there is no secret that is hidden from him, and that's because he's effectively locked outside of the universe, and by being locked outside of the universe, he can observe it.
Having a timeout.
Guys,
Of the
I
universe.
forgot my keys.
Yeah, so he forgot his keys and left them locked inside the
Let me
place. The
into
other
the
guys are
universe.
dicks and don't want to let him in.
That's great. Come on, guys. This isn't funny anymore. It's been eons. I need to drive home. My wife's worried about
You guys
me.
are gonna let me out? Let me in? You're gonna be dicks about it.
But what was it? Yog-Sothoth had a mate known as Shub-Niggurath.
Oh yes,
And
the black goat.
yes, the black goat with 1,000 young, also known as the All-Mother or the Mother Goddess.
1,000 what? How many thousands?
1,000 young.
Young.
But that's
busy.
yeah. So Shub-Niggurath is supposed to be a creature that has. I don't know if you've seen. Perhaps have any of you seen Overlord?
Oh, Troy has. I haven't.
Yes.
There is a scene in Overlord, specifically, I believe, in the third season. Don't quote me. I think it's the third season. Where the main character summons up these creatures, and they are making goat noises and things like that, and they have mouths, just shitloads of mouths all over them. They are really, really huge and on legs, and they just run forward. And they are effectively very much like Shub-Niggurath, except that Shub-Niggurath also is covered in tentacles, and these mouths spit things out, and those things are live creatures, and those are the young of Shub-Niggurath, and that is the stuff that fucks people up, I guess.
Just spew them out and hope that they get the job done eventually.
Pretty much.
I mean, there's probably more effective ways to do it, but
yeah.
Parenting 101.
Isn't it?
I think I'm just keep adding more lines to this thing, but I'm pretty sure I'm kind of done with this. Maybe just we get some more. Said the eye was kind of like a void. Dark.
I do like the shadowing that you've got going on. Nice.
Flat. Yeah. I think I'm done. I think that this thing needs to be as abstract as possible, and if I add too much detail to it, I might sort of ruin the
the ethereal.
If I start trying to add
scapes.
too many sort of shapes or ideas into the mix, then it might ruin. abstracts.
Mm.
I think I'm done with this, and yeah, I kind of framed it so.
Yeah, it looks like it's in a window.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah, I like that.
just
I like
outside,
that touch.
Howdy, neighbor.
Borrow a cup of sugar.
He said he's happy, so hold on, maybe we'll open up his mouth a little bit. Hold on.
Yeah,
There we
that
go.
smile does make me smile a lot. Oh, howdy.
That doesn't fuel nightmares at all. No.
Just let me give you a little tickle with my knife.
Yeah. Now I think we should probably come up with now. Frankie, is this actually like this sort of story you had? Was this based off of a creature, or was this just a story you wrote? And
I just wrote out a bunch of thoughts. I read a couple SCPs to get myself in the, in the jam
in
and
the zone,
in the zone there, and I was just like, all right, here we do.
Mm.
And then just wrote out a whole bunch of things. Very much tried to go from like the whole how I guess H.P. Lovecraft created a bunch of the Cthulhu / greater mythos there.
Yeah.
Went for the whole cosmic horror. Bloodborne was very much Bloodborne was based off of a lot of H.P. Lovecraft stuff, but very much went for the vibe that they went with because it was absolutely fantastic. Have either of you played Bloodborne?
I have played a little bit.
Little bit?
But yeah, the Soul series, unfortunately, is not one that sort of caught me.
I see.
Mm.
I'm gonna get you something real quick. I'm actually a certified doctor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you didn't know this, I know. I didn't want to make you worried or think that I was too good or something like that for you.
That's fair.
I'm just writing you a prescription real quick.
Yeah.
I'm now officially a doctor. That's how this works. Definitely. Don't question it, guys. This is definitely not something that is ethically challenged at all.
You've done the studies. You've done the.
I've done so many fucking years, like at least 80 years.
At least.
Yeah. I just been doing it. Don't know if you could see this properly, but this is your that's sad. It's your prescription to get good.
Oh, it says get good. Yeah,
it does. It do. There you go. That's your prescription, buddy.
I love the idea of Bloodborne, but yeah, I just haven't either one sat down and played it, or two getting good. So
it is incredibly long, isn't it? It's like 100+ hours.
Well.
No?
Depends how often you die.
If you suck, yes.
Like me. We're talking about me.
100+ hours on the first level.
If you completely eat dirt the whole game, yes. Yes, it will punish. But it does teach you to, play it and really, really get into an aggressive state. And in doing so, it teaches you the things you need to do. Yeah. You might suck for a while, but you'll definitely pick it up and get much, much better at it if you want to put the time into it. I speak its praises all the time. I'm so bad with that. Someone says Bloodborne, I'm like, exactly.
Now, I think we need to come up with a name for this guy. Yeah.
Now, my understanding of Eldritch spooks is it's very grandiose. It's not like big tentacle fuckhead.
I mean, H.P. Lovecraft is dead, and he was also a racist, so I don't know. We don't have to necessarily follow in his footsteps.
Because
one guy that's a big creeper. There you go.
Okay, I'm kind of feeling this guy is maybe I think it's got to start with a W.
With a W.
It's going to start with a W.
Just opened up my iPad again, and it's just the willy wagtail, the pollywag. Huh? Oh, I need to show Frankie this cat man as well.
Oh, the scat man. Yes, of course.
Was that Catman or Scatman? As in skibbity dap dap.
Both.
Both.
Perfect.
A wave.
A wave.
Wave.
I'm digging that.
That's the name that I sort of. Yeah.
Oh god, I just scared myself. I just realized that this is also something that could certainly show up in the D&D game. I don't
Yes,
want
it is.
this. I don't want this.
Something that we
I
can't
have
touch
scared
and
no
we're
more.
unsure if we could see, and only, and just doesn't have a physical form, so we can't just hit it with a stick. Cheers, Frankie.
You're welcome.
How very much dare.
Oh fuck.
It's gonna be
Oh,
fun.
I made a mistake.
Yeah, let's give our DM cosmic horror ideas for his creatures. That'll be fun.
I just got really excited about the idea of just going crazy, and my creativity was just like, oh. I told you I gotta go get myself a dealer and go on an acid trip and find out what the hell happens and then write it all down. Like that's still on. It's not still on the table. I swear.
This guy's got a cloak made out of his own body hair. That's what I'm sort of picturing. He's got fleshy straps and like his intestines are on the outside.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
I
they
do like
move.
that. I don't like that.
And they move.
And they move like it's digesting things, like it's working, but it's
And
not
then-
in its stomach.
And then what happens is that sometimes they sort of like unravel a little bit, and that's that little tentacle guy you can see over here.
Oh, yeah, I
That's
see.
his intestines that are like
And it's like,
just coming out to say, hey, Yeah.
Hey buddy, how you doing?
hi.
Hey. So that's the wave, guys. That's the wave.
Oh man.
Yeah, cool.
I think the smile does make it worse. I think
Yeah,
I'd be less afraid of it if it was growling at me.
He's just happy. He's just like, hey, friend. I'm happy.
Oh, hi.
I'm content. How you doing?
Come here, let's talk about you. What are your deepest fears?
Your deepest fears, yeah. All right, there we go. That's the wave. Now, I mean, I could probably go on another draw, or could watch another draw, or something. Depending, what do you guys want to do? I mean, this is our show. We can do whatever the hell we want.
Oh, fuck, we have options.
We have options. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I'm down for more.
You down for more?
I can do more.
You want to do one?
Yeah.
I can do one.
All right. Do you want me to come up with something, or perhaps shall I take one out of the good book of SCPs?
That is entirely up to you. That is your wheelhouse.
You right.
So how about we'll go on another break and get the screen sorted out again, because it was so smooth when I did it last time.
Well, if it's any help, I have not touched Photoshop, so we can.
Excellent.
I haven't zoomed in on the screen or anything.
Awesome. Love it. That won't actually help, but it might. But we'll see.
Told me not to touch
All
it.
right.
I haven't touched it.
We'll take another quick little break here now. We'll get everything sorted out, and we'll come back and do some more spoopers.
It's more spooky times.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
All right.
I've already figured out what I want to give you. I just remembered my my other thing.
If it's rats, you're dead to me.
It is not rats.
Okay, good.
Although rats could be involved if you wish to take it there. That's something very much available to you at any given time.
Yeah, I love rats. Rats are great.
Rats disappoint me.
Well,
Don't play the first level of Bloodborne then. There are rats. Big ones.
all right. So, microphones are still live on the internet, so don't reveal your deepest, darkest secrets. But
Anyway, so that's the story of how. No, I'm kidding.
Anyway, back to my horrible personal.
back to that horrible trauma I was telling you guys about before the stream. All right, Rosella, do you want to do a thing?
Do a thing?
Yeah, we share your screen and stuff.
Share your screen?
That now I'm catching up.
Yeah, that
Yes.
might help. Like,
It might not, but I reckon it might.
I'm aware of what is happening. There we go.
You guys can't see him, but Brody's giving some real sassy looks at Rosie right now.
I'm all sass.
Nothing but sass.
Oh boy,
Nothing
look
but
at that.
sass.
That's the Z snap. Damn.
All right.
Oh, Frankie, since you can see, and while Brody's doing it to him, that's the scat man in reverse, apparently. Get it? The scat man.
It is humor, you see.
See, laugh at my joke.
I do like it, but I need to hear the Scatman song being played with that man. Yeah, perfect. That's absolutely perfect. What I just meant is if we could animate that, like a deep fake or something like that, of the Scatman song, it would be absolutely perfect.
Get this. There we go. So you've actually got a bit more room this time, Rose.
Hey.
So you've got betwixt your toolbar to the layers bar of room if you need to zoom and that sort of stuff. So no one knows where we're going. That's actually that size is perfect for the screen right now. Yeah.
All right, I'll leave it there then. Will not touch the zoom.
Alrighty.
All right. Now, are we? Because I've got some lovely tunes playing in the background from Sirenscape. So we want some more friendly tavern music, and we want to keep some spooky Witchwood music up for this next segment.
I think we should keep the spoops in my.
Spoops.
My vote is spoops.
Spoops. All right.
Yeah.
So what I am taking from is actually an exceptionally well-known text. In fact, it is one of the most read pieces of text on the planet.
Harry Potter.
Fun fact. No, it's not
Twilight.
Harry Potter. It is
Vampire. Edward Cullen.
No, in fact, it is significantly more well-read than those books.
The Bible.
Indeed, sir. It is in fact from the Bible.
Everyone knows Edward Cullen's in the Bible.
Definitely.
He's Vampire Jesus.
Are you drawing Jesus, Rose? Is this Jesus?
Vampire Jesus, yes.
Vampire Jesus. I love Vampire Jesus. I want him.
This is amazing.
I want him to be my dad.
I'm really, really loving this one. I actually really want to see how this goes. Continue, please.
Yeah, I want to see Vampire Jesus.
Yes.
Oh,
yes. This.
I love that
handsome
forehead.
Squidward chin.
To me, it kind of looks like he has a horn, or at least some sort of
It's meant to be his hair.
Oh.
He looks slightly distressed. I'm concerned. Is he okay?
He's thinking about life, the universe.
Can I help him? I want to help Vampire Jesus.
So do I.
No one knows what it's like to be Vampire Jesus.
Like I do. And I blame you. I mean, it was meant to be Edward Cullen, but now Vampire Jesus.
We stand Vampire Jesus here.
Yeah. I love Vampire Jesus. Are you putting Vampesis?
I don't know. I like Vampire Jesus a bit more.
Lord
Vampire.
Vampire.
Lord Vampesis.
It's very.
It's like Rick and Morty Coach Ferratu. I love this. I love the power shoulders.
Absolutely.
It's definitely padded. You know.
Nah, this man don't wear no pads. He just that's all him.
And
Yes, Rosie.
he's got his wine because he needs that.
Oh, I love his wine. But is it blood though?
I mean, he says it's wine, but it might be blood. You don't really know in the end.
See, like I'm getting some, like he's got them serious vampire vibes, but it's also like he kind of seems really like just unenthusiastic about it. Like
He's been alive
Like,
for a very long time.
Yes, come into my lair. I guess you probably want to have a good time though.
Can we please just have like absolute Chad vampire NPC friend? Like, come on. Make him based off of this man.
Well,
I'm so dedicated to this man already.
oh yeah, I mean like this is.
Oh my god, those
yeah.
nails, yes.
It's like sad vampire, you know.
Sad
He's just
vampire hours.
Sad vampire. Like
He's been alive for a really long time, and he's
Yeah.
kind of seen it all already, and nothing really surprises him anymore, and he's a bit over it.
he's really having trouble like getting people in his lair. Like, do you want to come back to my mansion in the hillside? I mean, it's nothing. It hasn't been cleaned in quite a while, and
What if he just has like some severe social anxiety? What if that's just his problem? Like he's been living for years and he just wants a friend.
Yeah.
All of his friends have died over and over. It's just a sad time for him, honestly. But
Maybe that is the case. He just wants to. He just wants to be understood. He craves understanding.
He's
Yes.
a sad boy.
He's a sad pyre.
I love how this
Vampire.
went from Edward Cullen to now us all just being like, I love him.
I love
The
Lord Van
Vampies.
Lord Vampesis. I love him.
I love him so much. Good. This happened.
He's,
So,
like, he's just standing in the corner of an inn, just listening to some adventurous talk. Yeah, I have. If you want to get out of here, I have a mansion in the hills.
If you need a place to hang,
I have very good loot.
If you want to
If you were
hang
interested.
somewhere, I've got some old catacombs that I don't even go into anymore.
Don't even
There's
need them.
Many family heirlooms, I guess, in there. You know.
No,
A
only
friend
if
of
you-
mine, Phil, got lost there. He might have been a necromancer. We don't know.
Maybe you could totally like go on a quest. Like maybe I could come with you.
I love how all of your characters are somehow like stoners. Rosie, like they go to surfboard.
I mean that, and also like the billowing smoke coming out of the wine.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
No, was it wine or blood? No,
Yeah.
it's no, it's
Nah,
potentially thermite.
that's a fancy bong, is what that is. Old Vampires is just ripping bongs.
Get you fucked up real quick. He loves it. He's like, apparently.
Now, my thralls, I sentence you to go get me some chicken nuggets.
Because I am
I
hankering,
am actually
man.
so down for this absolute stoner of a lord.
This guy is wow.
Man,
I feel like I have
this
to
is so
write an
much
entire
better.
campaign based around him.
Do it. Do it. I love this man.
I just feel sad for him. I just want to protect him.
I know,
I
right?
want to hold
It's
him
okay.
dear.
It's okay, vampises.
I love how this was not at all the prompt, but you were just going off. I'm loving it.
Yeah, I'm loving Vampesis right now.
Vampises. All right. Well, there you go. It's vampises. I'll save him away for a rainy day.
Please do.
Love him.
A very good boy.
All right. And now it's time for the spoops.
Well, it won't necessarily be spoopy, but we're getting into the more like legitimate of what the text at least says.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like me to tell you what this thing is? Perhaps.
Is it like is it a physical creature?
I mean, if the Bible is to be believed, then yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah, go on.
All right, certainly. So you have two different choices here as to this particular sort of creature, because they have different levels, if you will, or different forms of them.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, technically, there's at least three. So you can choose from either an archangel,
Mm-hmm.
a seraphim, or a cherubim. So a seraph or a cherub.
Mhm.
Now, they all have slightly different things. Archangels are considered to be much more powerful, and they have a lot more going on as far as extensions to what the fuck is their physicality.
Mm-hmm.
Michael, the Archangel, the very first of them, is actually supposedly having over 1 million wings.
Oh, that's too many.
That is a lot of wings, and there is some piece of art somewhere. Don't know if I'd be able to find it. That is just him, flying about, but you can see like a massive trail of just wings upon wings upon wings because they physically can't fit otherwise. But here in this particular just overview thing, so it's like a Spark Notes here.
Mm-hmm.
So it is said that the seraph specifically serve in the presence of God in the throne.
Mm-hmm.
The seraphim have 6 wings. 2 are used for covering their faces. 2 are used for covering their feet.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 are for flight.
That's cool.
So
Seraphim do have hands.
Mm-hmm.
And they're also described as burning ones.
Nice.
Because the root of the word serap is a reference to fiery serpents or flying serpents.
Oh.
Now, cherubs are actually mentioned 33 times in the Bible, so significantly more times than everything else there. And they're considered the general heavenly body, if you would.
Mm.
Cherubim seem to have multiple faces, but the faces vary in number and nature. However, cherubim with multiple faces seem to have the faces of different creatures on the same body.
Ooh.
For example, there has been the notification of the face of a man, the face of an ox, the face of a lion, and the face of an eagle, all on one of them.
Mm-hmm.
There were also the faces of a man and a lion on one of them. There are just different instances of different creatures that are also there, as well as people.
Mm-hmm.
Cherubim also have a generally humanoid form, apparently. However, they have stiff legs with calves' feet.
Calves' feet?
Yes.
Not cows' feet, calves' feet.
Well, it's specifically calves' feet on this one, but I mean, you can definitely go for the hooved sort of look.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, but do you guys know why that cows have hooves and not feet?
If this is a pun.
Because they lactose.
I'm about to kick this man out of his own stream.
I'll show myself out.
No, I'm kidding. I love it though. It's so bad, but I love it. Back on topic at least. Fuck. Where was I? Calves, feet, lactose. Fuck you. Cherubim have human hands.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly 4 of them, according to this.
Possibly.
Possibly.
I like how even
It's not scientifically
the source,
confirmed.
yeah,
but they
the source
possibly
material
could
is
have 4.
unsure.
Yeah, apparently so.
Okay.
Cherubim have 4 wings, of which they use one set of, so 2 of them, to cover their bodies.
Oh.
So it appears that their faces and feet are exposed. Ooh. And they are also accompanied by mysterious whirring wheels, which is UFOs.
Oh, okay. Just floating around, just chilling.
So actually angels, not aliens. Gotcha.
Sure seems like it. So those I guess some of the more interesting expressions of
and
angels.
I thought isn't Cupid a cherub?
So the actual expression of what angels look like are kind of like all over the place as far as the lore behind it. He technically is a cherub, and cherubs are normally shown as like babies with wings and things like that, or children with wings.
Yeah.
And seraphim or archangels are more seen as like a full figure, as a person with like just a pair of wings. But the general consensus as far as people who are being like, hey, this is legitimately what an angel looks like. It's actually some weird fucked up shit. Like, I looked up biblical descriptions of angels on Google, for example. You type in on the images, and there's one that's it's a creature that looks like it's got a giant eye in the middle with a wolf's head that is upside down, and its mouth opens up to the eye. But instead of having what would be its lower jaw, but at the top of the head, because this is the upside down part, if you will, there's a tiger head. So it's like if you glued the top jaws and above of both animals together, so that if it was to close the mouth, it would be two animals with the top jaws together, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And an eye in between those. And on that head of the two animals are just wings coming out of it, with eyes along the wings. There's one that's an absolute amalgamation of what looks like a person with the calf legs. The body is covered by the wings, so you can't see it, but on the head, it's kind of like a bit of a almost Cerberus sort of thing going on, where all the heads are just kind of like piled together and just existing and doing stuff and things.
Their own thing.
Hell
Their
yeah.
own things. Now, I think I'm going for a seraph in this sort of noodle that I'm noodling.
Yeah.
Tell me, are they what's their role? Are they warriors of God, or are they like protectors of certain aspects of the afterlife? So I'm thinking this guy is a bit of a death angel. Like, he's got a bit of a heavy metal perspective.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but
yes,
I think that in the movie, the biblically accurate movie Dogma by director Kevin Smith, that the seraphim...
Kevin Spacey? As opposed to Kevin Spacey?
Yes. That the seraphim... Oh, no, never mind. I thought that seraphim are like the highest choir of angels.
So they're the highest choir of, I guess, if you consider normie angels, like if you consider like the royalty of them to be the archangels, then the seraph are definitely the next tier below them, 100%. And the cherubim would be, I guess, the common tier, if you would. Supposedly, according to this, based off of the limited instances in which seraphim and cherubim have been mentioned, cherubs appear to be the ones that are more frequently sent off to play a part in judgment and commit to guarding things and, I guess, general acts of anything that needs to be done, really. And the seraph actually appear to be kind of more like God's homies, if you will. Because apparently they proclaim God's holiness to one another. So they be simping in front of God about God.
Dude, God is so cool. Tony gave me a raise today. So chill, man.
And it says that at least one seraph plays a part in forgiving a specific individual of their sin. So it appears that the seraph have higher expectations of them. That being said, however, the archangel Michael actually means shield of God. And he's meant to be an absolutely exceptional warrior and effectively the right hand of God, if you would. As far as, if someone's to be smote, he can fucking smite.
He smote you. Smote you real nice.
Smite the fuck out of you.
Smoke weed every day.
Here I was about to be like, hey yo, Archangel Michael, smite me, daddy. But he's you doing smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed every day.
Mike, Archangel Michael's the original like stoner. That's who he is, and that's my opinion, and it's based on zero facts or literature.
Hey, I mean, some would say.
Rose, I haven't been looking at what you're drawing. This figure, this is scary. This.
A friendly reminder, by the way, guys, in case, because we mentioned Hellboy earlier, the Angel of Death was in Hellboy, one of the Hellboys specifically. I think it was 2.
Yeah, the Golden Army. Remember?
Yes, that's right, because that's the one where he gets shanked.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, guys. For anybody who hasn't watched the movie,
11-year-old movie.
It's a good fucking movie.
That's
though,
a good
right?
fucking movie. Yeah.
That Angel of Death is very terrifying looking to most people, and they were like, "Oh, that's very scary." But honestly, I think that's one of the more accurate depictions of an angel, as far as what's been expressed in modern typical media. The face had like a crown on it. I'm trying to describe what it was as far as what was going on.
Yeah.
And it pretty much had features up to the cheekbones, and that's where that crown started coming into play there. There was no nose. It was more of you could see the nasal cavity, and the mouth was very it was there, but the teeth were very, very prominent and very harsh. The wings that you could see were segmented to some degree, but there were eyes across the main body of the actual wing itself, if you would, where the muscle and the bone would be. You could see kind of like a strange bone structure / rib cage structure going on in the chest area, and it was just very thin and sickly.
I was gonna put this out there. Should we just like watch Hellboy 2? Like right now?
Right now. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Yeah. All right, cool.
See you guys.
All right. Now you stay here, right? You finish your drawing. Me and Frankie are just gonna go watch Hellboy 2 real quick.
Yeah. Bye, Rosie. Love you.
All right, bye.
No, but I like what you're doing here, Rose. It's got I'm getting kind of vibes of like I was gonna about say Leonardo DiCaprio, like, but like Da Vinci, like that sort of sketchiness, like of
with the construction lines that I've got.
Yeah,
a bit Vitruvian Manny.
Yes, a bit Vitruvian Manny indeed.
Yeah, that's how I kind of try and keep in mind how my perspective and how things line up with each other. Now that I've said that, I kind of feel like the head doesn't match the pose of the body. We can make it work.
Well, sometimes, this happens.
Sometimes we just gotta do everything all over again.
Yeah.
And that's what happens.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna change the angle of the head to be a bit more praise Vampire Jesus.
Oh, I see. This is part of the vampire angel army. Am I right?
Yeah. I know you said that we can't see the face, but
hey, I mean, if you wanna start drawing something so it's at least there underneath what's going on, that's cool.
Yeah.
Just because the wings are meant to cover the face doesn't mean that you can't see some face.
I mean, drawing something to only cover it up later. That's probably the story of my life.
Guys.
What's up?
Angel only fans. The seraphs are just like peeking a little bit of cheek there,
Well, I was about to say, like, it's some pretty like goth, like some pretty goth porn, basically. Like these angels that are like, it's got 6 wings and they're covering their face and their feet, and was it the other one, their hands? Wings are
So
covered?
cherubs
Oh, yeah.
cover their bodies, so you can
Yeah.
see their feet by the same of things, and
Yeah, so
their faces.
yeah, so that's the
Seraphs
Instagram
are the
account.
opposite way around.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the Instagram account that the cherubs are doing. Like they're like, you know, oh, I'm gonna cover my wing. Oh, we can't see the goods. And then like, yeah, the seraphs are the OnlyFans. They're just like, you can see everything except the feet and arms and face.
And the kinky stuff.
Yeah.
You can see the
Real
arms of
kinky.
these guys.
You can
can't
see the arms. Okay.
Yeah, it's just the face and the feet that they don't
Face and
show.
the feet.
Apparently.
All right, yeah, cool. So yeah, it's exactly like OnlyFans, and keep the face out of it. You don't want Granddad stumbling upon your OnlyFans account. But you know, yeah.
Don't want God, peeking in.
Don't want God being like, oh, this is Archangel Seraph Jessica.
Archangel Sarah Jessica.
Yeah, that's a traditional Christian biblical name, right?
I mean, it can. It can be. We can make it a thing.
I don't think Jessica is, but Sarah is.
And Sarah's one of those names, you know.
Using
Archangel
perspective.
Sarah.
I think I'm obsessing over.
So is
this
this
too much.
so is this like exposed? So this is exposed skull. Is that what we're seeing?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm liking it.
Mm.
I'm liking this exposed skull and the happy skull eyes.
He's. I'm trying to get the cheek. Wait. Yeah. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I like my other one better? I don't know. Oh, this is the struggle that I have. Is like obsess over one thing.
the minor. This is why we, time constraints are good sometimes because they help us they help us be like, yeah. Well, I mean, all we need to do is look back to my which one was it?
Oh yeah, the one Hellboy, was it?
Hellboy. Yeah, I second guessed myself. And I was like, nope, don't have time to fix the horns. Have to just have him with horn rings, I guess.
He's got horns now.
Horn rings are fun. Horn rings are they're coming in this season. Don't forget to head down to Big W and pick up your horn rings. Big W is just the
What would Big W be
ultimate.
called? What would Big W be called in hell?
in hell.
Yeah, Big W of hell.
Kmart.
No, Walmart. How else are you gonna get your guns, dude?
Yeah, that's true.
It's true.
Yeah. Or Target. I feel like Target is like the same quality as Big W, but they jack up the prices by like 20%. And it's not that they jack up the prices too much that like you never shop there, but when you do shop there, you're just like, oh man, if I was in Big W right now, I would get at least 20% better price. Just that level
But
of
I feel like Target is a bit more of an infestation. So you go there and you buy the stuff from them, and they make the money because they're paying, whatever exorbitant amount of rent that they need to pay and everything, but proving that they can keep it going. And that means that they're always there, and Big W can't take their spots. And as a result, it's just continuously Target is there.
Yeah.
Forever. Target's like the monster. It's just forever there, not quite shifting.
Target's always watching you. It takes on different forms.
Always watching Wazowski.
Always watching. Mike Wazowski.
That's me at work. Is that woman?
You're that.
I actually sent that gift to somebody at work. I'm not even lying. we were talking, I was just like, always watching Wazowski. And they also said it, and I'm just like, yep, I gotta send the GIF. Got to.
Always.
Always watch.
Always watching.
Yeah, Monsters Inc. characters would be fun to draw. Like
Yeah.
a monster from Monsters Inc. New design. Or we could
redesign. That's cool. Or like spooky versions of them.
Yeah, or
Rather
like you know how they had like Monsters University, where it's like same or similar characters but in university. We could come up with different sequels like Monsters Amateur Hospital or something like that, and we have to draw them like as nurses and doctors.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
I would not want to go to an amateur hospital. Imagine that.
Monsters Haunted Veterinary Clinic.
I don't know. I
Sid.
still think amateur hospital is terrifying. Think
Amateur
about it.
Yeah.
No, but think about it.
Yeah. I feel you.
You want to be treated by an amateur doctor?
Yeah, just a whole hospital just full of amateurs.
Exactly.
Even the most senior person in there is still
just guessing.
And
I think this is meant to go here. I'm just going to stitch it on and hope for the best.
I'm going to throw out a very terrible term. Apprentice. They're apprentice doctor. Not even trained, not university. Like not university. It's on the job training.
God.
Don't worry. I got this. I once dissected a Barbie doll. I got this.
I got this. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I mean,
Walking.
an arm's basically a leg, right?
I do love the idea of amateur doctor. Maybe they were perfectly good on monsters, but humans specifically they're terrible at.
Yeah.
Oh, that just reminds me that my dad's in Canada, and so he's got like sci-fi and stuff. And he told me of this show that has Alan Tudyk in it. No, and he plays a main character, which is he just described like the synopsis of the first couple of episodes to me, and it sounds like it's right up my alley. Pretty much, Alan Tudyk is an alien, but like a bad, like his plan is he's going to destroy the Earth, so he's a bad alien, and he's crash landed on Earth, and he's got this bomb that he essentially needs to plant, and then he's going to leave and blow up the planet. That's his goal, but he's landed and like stranded, and he doesn't have any communication with the people that's helping him. So he's like, well, I got to try and get this bomb to the place it needs to get to somehow, so I'm just going to wing it. So he kills the human Alan Tudyk and then just pretends to be human this whole time. And it's kind of like this dark comedy of this alien trying to figure out how humans work and trying to get them to help him out whilst maintaining that kind of emotional distance.
I have. I believe I have heard of this show.
Called Resident Alien.
Resident Alien. Yes. It's a show that I very much want to. Yeah.
But I was just like, oh god damn, bloody streaming services and region locks and.
Wait, what stream is it? It's on Sci-Fi.
It's on Sci-Fi.
Sci-Fi.
Apparently.
What are we? Isn't that on like? Wait.
So if you're in America, watch Resident Alien because it's good, and then tell me all about it, and then I'll be sad.
Well, it's not on Binge, but Monsters vs. Aliens is, so...
There we go, problem solved.
If you need your alien fix, no.
And Seth Rogen is the same as Alan Tudyk,
Yeah.
They're both rangers.
And who else is in that movie? Reese Witherspoon, apparently. Yeah, and it's got a 6.4 on IMDb. I mean, that's almost above average.
It is.
Yeah.
Now, I've given this Seraph a like 90s skater boy haircut for wings. I don't know how I feel about this.
I see that. I see that.
He looks like he belongs in Nickelback. Look at this photograph.
I made a mistake, guys.
Made a mistake. What did you do?
So the source of this particular like the information that I gave you for the angel stuff came from like it's a website called Overview Bible. So it's Bible Spark Notes really. And so there are like, you know, quotes and stuff like that, and like links to the quotes and all that sort of stuff. There's, you know, all that sort of good shit. It's actually pretty cool, all things considered. Like, as a website, this is a genuinely good website and really, really good for Spark Notes. Not that I'm particularly interested in, like, from an understanding perspective, the Bible's cool and all, but I'm not one of the faithful, if you will. But there's a comment section. I scrolled down and I found it.
Yeah.
Yep.
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 And it was polite and everyone having a great time, and
it very much appears to be so. One individual said, I have seen angels during my near-death experience. I saw 2 angels lift me up, going to the throne of God, and heard voices singing while we were traveling into the dark tunnel.
Oh, God.
yeah, cool, man.
Jeez.
But the individual who wrote this also ended up like replying to some people's comments, like to try and explain things to them and further, I guess, continue.
Okay. This is fine.
One person kind of like they've kind of come out of nowhere, but they're like referencing another thing. I don't know really where the reference started. But they're saying something about, I'm just saying verbatim what was written. Referring back to my statement about Michael the Archangel chasing the devil away from me, I have discovered information that confirms my thesis. I am a Lutheran, and Martin Luther wrote 2 short prayers. One is the morning prayer, and one is the evening prayer. Reading the morning prayer, I found the last sentence to say, let your holy angel be with me, so that your evil enemy will not gain power over me. Amen. So be it. The evening prayer also ends with the same last sentence and amen. What do you think? And apparently, an interesting aside, I was raised Roman Catholic and we sprinkled holy water on our bed at night to keep the devil away.
Yeah.
Same.
Because you know who has a bed? The devil. And he uses it for sleeping. So
if you sleep, you're also the devil. Don't sleep.
Everyone,
don't sleep.
They also they've also advised that they pray to Michael to fight Satan, and they believe that archangels are able to fight with Satan on our behalf. Which is interesting because at least within Catholicism/Christianity, there is very much the whole monotheism. Do not pray to anything else or anyone else, because that is, that's
he really does
venerating another person.
He really does have a
fuck, dude, that's good. There's wings. They're getting even more Skater Boy. I looked away because I was reading comments and I'm looking back and it's so Skater Boy.
Why can't I do anything serious? I'm trying to make him look all holy and badass. And now he's just like, hey,
Rose, I'm sorry, but you've made another stoner.
Come down to the beach. The water's great.
Dude, this cloud is excellent.
Got Martha bringing round her brownies.
You guys seen Avatar? I just watched Avatar. I told myself I was going to read the book first, but then I realized there is no book of Avatar.
Oh no.
I love it so much.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I try to make powerful creatures and they just end up being friends.
I feel like maybe it's because of the fact that the little bits of like feather in the back there are very like almost cut off because they look like almost like hair. That's what's causing it for me.
For me,
I don't
it's
know.
the fringe. It's the hair fringe.
Yeah, that
that's
doesn't help
going
at
on.
all.
Yeah, I love it. Like I can seriously see this guy bestowing Cheetos upon the masses.
You're hungry? Got some snacks.
The only way that I can think that this is something I guess something that could legitimately be worked into the D&D side of things is if somehow in some crazy way either a stoner, like absolute stoner, manages to like have a pocket dimension. In that dimension they like control things and it's just like surprise stoner angels and stuff like that. Maybe your boy Lord Vampesus is actually stuck there.
Vampesus is there and he's like
he wants none of it.
mission. So I've been here for so long.
Yeah.
What should we do about the forces from the Nine Hells approaching on our territory? Let us ask upon Archangel Skylar. What do you think?
The forces of the Nine Joints, I feel like, or maybe like
his name is clearly just Chad.
Yeah.
Just Charlie.
It's Chad.
Charlie
it's
Chad.
Chad. It's actually hyphenated. It's Chad Skylar.
Chad Skylar.
It's Chad Skylar. That's this guy.
hell yeah.
I really want to give him a nipple piercing.
Do it, pussy, you won't.
Yes, do it.
Oh,
He needs the pierce nippy.
he needs a pierce nip.
Oh, it's one of
Yep.
the bowl ones as well. Yeah.
The bowl, the double-edged.
Oh yes. Yeah, I love Archangel Chad Skylar.
He's the best, dude.
He's got to have a really tacky like tribal tattoo.
Just the single band.
Yeah, absolutely. And can you do like I know it's a bit hard with a shadow, but can you do like a puka shell necklace as well?
Is that like the swirly ones?
Yeah, it's like the white shell necklace, you know? Yeah. Yeah, the one of them.
They start off as triangles. And
Yeah.
then they get curly. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got like
Like a shark tooth.
like a shark tooth hanging off it as well. Not even a real shark tooth, like a plastic one.
No, he's vegan. You know he's vegan.
Is plastic? No, technically plastic's not vegan though.
I know.
Technically, well, plastics are made of oil, like rather like a byproduct of oil, and oil is made from long dead dinosaur and shit like that. So technically it's not.
If someone out there can do me a favor and just have that photo, this picture that Rose has drawn, and then just take exactly what Frankie said and turn her voice down pitch it down a couple levels, we will have the voice of Archangel Chad Skylar.
Technically,
all like plastics or oil.
So technically you're kind of killing the planet. But I mean, I'm not judging. But like, maybe you should think about that.
Actually, most fruit and vegetables you buy in big brand supermarkets aren't actually vegan.
They say they're vegan, but they're not. If you think about it, it all comes back, you know.
I'm a freaking vegan, so I only eat fruit and vegetables that's been thrown away.
And in the trash, you know.
Specifically, the 3-week-old mark, absolutely the best. absorbs that bin juice, you know?
One man's treasure, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the other way that I can think that this guy exists is literally because, like, I don't know, Jin got fucking stoned. This is Jin's fucking, like, absolute just throw everything at the wall, see if it sticks pocket dimension, and it's just an absolute clusterfuck.
This is future Jin. This is Jin in like.
Now, this is something that Jin would vibe with just for funsies, because this is like the only thing that would like keep up with Jin's like constant tirade of just stupid thought.
It's the anti-Jin.
Would Jin eventually get sick of it? Like, is this Jin's limit? This guy?
Nah, because like
Nah?
I my brain is going two different directions. Either one, we come across this individual and it's somebody else's like creation, and this is just like how it do be, and he's just vibing, or this is somehow Jin's creation and Jin's just like having a grand old time because this dude's just chilling. He's
I
just
like that
vibing.
idea. I like that idea. This is Jin. This is Jin's doing. It's not me. It's Jin. I had nothing to do with it.
Jin's given the power of creation for 5 minutes, and this is what happens.
Yeah, definitely. Like, no, so much shit would be made, and like whatever, all the other gods and pantheons and shit like that just literally enter into the universe, sit Jin down and be like, "How the fuck did you do this in 5 fucking minutes?
What did
The
you
village
do?
was burning down.
Eons.
You had your
And
hands
Jin's
on
like,
a wish wand, and this is what you created. You didn't save the people. You made some absolute crackpot of a creation.
Oh man, I gotta like make something in the world that's like a graveyard on a beach somewhere, and this is the guardian that watches over it. he surfs on gravestones. That's what he does in his spare time.
No. Oh wait, maybe if the gravestones are also part of like the coffin or something like that, and his whole reason for it is because, dude, they totally love it. It gives them that little bit of freedom.
Yeah, just because you're dead doesn't mean you can't surf, you know?
Doesn't mean you can't live.
And their spirits really appreciate being able to see the sights and do things like they would have done in real life. This is Cindy. She never went surfing before she died.
She was terrified of the water.
She
Now
never
loves
got
it.
the chance to shred, man.
And now
Everyone
her
should have
best friend is a shark. He ate a little bit of her arm, but it's okay.
It's okay. She didn't need it.
Just becoming one with the ocean.
She was
Absolutely.
Oh, I just pictured the guy from what is it?
Bill and Ted's Totally Radical Adventure.
No, what's the Forgetting Sarah Marshall? Has anyone seen that?
Yes.
Like
Paul
that
Rudd's
circus
character.
track
Yeah.
It sounds like you're from London. Yes, I'm in terrible pain.
Nope, did it wrong. Try again. Also, I'm an Oakley's rep.
Oh, it's great.
Oh, I love this. I love Archangel Chad Schuyler.
Chad Schuyler.
Yeah.
He's got. I should quickly do his
And say
actual wings.
it's got other wings as well, eh?
Oh, I want to draw them really tiny.
Yeah, that's what where I thought you were going for that. I thought he was just gonna have like little cherub wings on his back as well. But no, he's got them. Oh no.
I mean, is he
No.
getting itty bitty little wings and then like really, really huge wings like around his butt or something?
Itty,
How this is going?
itty bitty
love-
winging committee.
I love good butt wings.
You love a good butt wing.
I do love a good butt. All right. Frankie's fault again.
Oh god.
Butt wing time.
Butt wing. But we can't see his butt in this frame though.
We finna be able to.
Oh god.
Oh,
We have the technology.
we have the power.
Now the question is,
should he be like yoga cross-legged? Like-
well,
yes.
that's the important question. Are we putting him in board shorts, or is he in a toga, or what's up?
He's in board shorts. I think he has to be in board shorts.
He has to be
You
in
can-
like Patrick Star board shorts.
Yeah.
There we go. You just gotta vibe with me, man. Just for like 5 minutes. Just everything will be fine. Wait, wings around the ankles too, right?
Like covering the feet.
Covering the feet. All
Yeah.
right. He's got wing. Oh, he's got wing shoes. He's got like wing Nikes.
No, he's got wing thongs. He's got wing flip flops.
Yes.
Wing
or
flip-flops.
sandals. We could also do sandals if flip flops are a bit too scuffed.
I love it. I just picture him now, like he appears to people on the material plane, in the form of SpongeBob and Patrick Star.
I'll try to do this bottom half a little bit faster, and then I'll neaten it up, and we can put it on wherever they all go.
On the socials.
I mean, we can always just like have a general rough, this is how he do be. And later on, at another date or something like that, you can always go back to it and reiterate it,
Yeah.
build on it if you want to.
Do the render.
Yes.
The render.
The render.
The render, mate.
Jack Sparrow.
Render, mate.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
I was watching a TikTok today.
Mm.
And it was was it Peppa Pig, but if it was Australian.
Oh, yes, I've seen that.
This is so good.
There's another one that was like Peppa Pig if they were, I think, Scottish or something like, or Glaswegian.
Glaswegian. Yes.
It's very not for children.
Oh no, definitely not.
Ugh.
Beautiful.
It's half the fun of it though. Where may I ask is the rest of his left leg?
That is not. That's not for us to know.
I mean, if you say so, Chief.
It has been. It has been offered up to the great shark in the sky.
It
The
has.
great shark in the sky.
Let us all pray.
First there was the fucking flying spaghetti monster. Now it's the great shark in the sky. I really want it to be like a 2D shark as well, like a really trashy, cartoony looking shark that's just in the sky.
Yeah,
Always.
he put it there. If you look closely, there's a balloon up above it that's like floating up in the sky with his cardboard cutout of a shark attached to it.
I mean, if we're going by that this is created by Jin, that shark would be legit, but just like really fucking shitty looking. Oh no, we need to get even more budget than this. You put too many dollars into that shark, Rosie.
But he's got a little pot belly.
I
No,
love
that shark.
Potbelly Shark.
I'm gonna need a 3-cent shark, please.
I want Potbelly Shark to be my friend. I want Potbelly Shark to teach me about the dangers of not swimming between the flags.
I just looked up cartoon shark and I found some really cute shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Sharks are cute, but they want to be.
No, just like really, really adorable like pictures that people have drawn, and I'm just like, oh,
it's a shark
sharks
boy.
are actually metal as fuck. And I feel I should mention this at the very least, because anybody who is watching understand that sharks are just chilling. They do their thing. Don't fuck with sharks. They're completely okay.
Yeah.
Some of them might attempt to take a munch, and that's because sharks learn about new things by biting them. Can I eat this? And humies taste bad, apparently.
And you're in their house. And if
Yeah.
someone came into my house uninvited
Yeah.
and started just splashing around and pretending to look like a sandwich, I'd take a bite out of them too.
Their sight is actually quite poor, and they're a little bit dumb sometimes. They don't quite realize that, you know, you who look like a shadow from underneath. That could be a seal, could maybe not be a seal. When you're on a surfboard, this is. They know that shadow normally means it's a seal. You just may look like a very deformed seal. So they want to find out. So they're going to try and take a munch.
Does he have stars on his pants or does he have shells on his pants? Can never remember.
Both.
He has both.
This man has both.
He's about the great cosmic sea in the sky. So, yeah. He likes the stars and the shells, yeah.
And the shells?
Yeah.
But also, the only reason sharks will attack you is if you've pissed them off somehow, which means you've probably been in a place that you shouldn't be. Most of the time, they're more scared of you than you are of them. In fact, they see you they realize that you're there from a distance and be like, ah! And they fuck off pretty quick.
Unless you're bleeding or look like...
No,
tasty.
they've actually proven that sharks are not attracted to blood.
Really?
In fact, they're more attracted to pee.
There we go.
Ah, so it's not like bears then. Unless that's also not the right thing about bears, about peeing your pants.
I'm not 100% sure about the bears one. I've seen different things, like people just being like, just stay still and don't do stuff and don't piss it off and it'll fuck off and do its own thing.
So I should stop peeing on koala bears then?
Stop peeing on the local koalas. Jeez. All right, I should wrap this up.
Yeah.
I'm getting too technical with everything.
I love it. I love Archangel Chad Skylar.
Chad Skylar.
Yeah.
Chad Skylar.
Yeah. He's beautiful. And some big butt wings.
Just to finish it off.
Finish it off with some butt wings. Yeah.
I like to imagine that he flies, but like kind of being folded in half and just like allowing his butt wings to just like carry him along. So he's just like kind of flying.
He's sort of got that kind of relaxed shape. He's like just he's letting the butt wings do the work.
Shit, that's how he flies. Like kind of like got his face hovering around like knee level ish, just being like, yeah, so like if you look over here, this is one of the best palm trees in the whole beach, dude.
I also
holds the hammock for hours.
I don't know why, but I also feels like he tries to get wandering adventurers into his pyramid scheme that he's a part of. Like he's really passionate about these vitamins.
No. I feel like he's been like sucked into at least 3 different pyramid schemes.
Like he
and he doesn't realize. Yeah, he doesn't realize they're pyramid schemes, and he thinks they're legitimate businesses that are actually trying to do like good things, and it's a fucking pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
I just need like 6 more people to sign up. And like it's only $30 a month.
And then if you get like 6 people to sign up, you get platinum status.
Like I'm so close, dude. Like you just need to help me out.
No, I don't feel like he would really sell it to you. I feel like more he'd like try and talk it up and be like, yeah, so like this is totally something I found out about, and I'm so excited to hear about it. I really like talking about it to people, and I want to get people involved, you know?
So he really believes in like the ethics of the company.
Yes.
He's like,
he's like fully sucked in and believes it's real and legit. And like these pyramid scheme companies are just like, hey yo, dude. Hey yo, listen. This guy is a fucking idiot. He thinks we're real.
In fact, the vitamins from vitamins from Zorbo's Fantastic Vitamins are actually proven to be like at least 3 times more organic than the vitamins you get from Xanathar.
Like, screw that guy, honestly.
Like,
All
what
right.
did he even do? Just make like a guide to places?
He
It's not a
thinks,
guide to
he thinks he's so
everything.
big and powerful because he's a beholder, but actually, beholders really aren't that powerful when we consider the great cosmic beings in the ocean of the sky.
Has anybody ever told you about the great sky shark? You see, the great sky shark, just above our very heads.
Oh my
He-
god, he does! Zed Gunner just said in the chat, this guy looks like a Slay the Spire character.
I've never actually played Slay the Spire.
You've no... Oh, it's good fun. It's good fun. I recommend. Game. But yeah.
I
there's-
don't think it'll ever be as good as Archangel Chad Skylar, though. Am I
No.
right, gamers?
Archangel Chad Skylight. The greatest of all
He
time.
is.
Yeah, he is the GOAT.
He's just a good friend. And he wants to help you out.
Yeah, he wants to sell you sunglasses and promote vitamins and talk about the great shark in the sky.
The great shark got in the sky.
Yeah.
I feel
How-
like he would be an absolutely shithouse merchant though, in that like he would just be wanting to help people and give people shit for free
Yeah.
instead of actually like selling and haggling with them. And he'd
Yeah.
be like, "It's like 2 gold. I've been told that's like a complete bargain, dude." And we'd be like, what about 2 copper? And he'd be like, "I'll give it to you for 1." Like
You
1
look like
copper.
nice people.
Like not getting how bargaining works or anything like that and thinking it's a legitimately good deal.
Oh, I love him so much. I love him so much. Oh, I mean, yeah. I think that like we've started coming up with a whole pantheon based around this.
I'm
this
okay
one
with
guy.
it. I am very okay with it.
Fantastic. Love it.
Oh,
Good
he's
work,
so-
guys. Good
Thank
work.
you.
I love it.
Thank you.
I love how this went from being us like being like, yeah, we can make this something spooky to nah, we're just fucking vibing. We're
Yeah.
vibing.
What I love is I haven't even realized, but the spooky track has been playing in the background this entire time.
Not like it hasn't changed to Hawaiian like
Yeah. No.
ukulele. Like so.
It's a Halloween surfboard.
Over the
Oh,
rainbow.
Good job. Good job.
mean, It definitely went from being what we were hoping to be something spooky there to just very much interpretation, which is
Yeah,
kind of what we were going for in the first place, really.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
As soon as Rose got behind the pencil, and as soon as she gave him that skater boy haircut,
things got fucking dumb.
Is that a skater boy haircut or a skater boy wing cut?
wing
though?
cut.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that he has like this little like tuft of hair just on the top of his skull there.
Yeah.
Just like somehow there isn't any skin underneath.
That's
It's just
just-
a tuft of hair.
Just the hint
Maybe he
of
just stuck it on there like a toupee, but like small.
just the hint of sun bleach blonde hair.
Yeah, bleach blonde hair. Like a wavy side fringe. There we go.
just a little bit of golden bleach blonde hair. Yeah,
Perfect.
love it.
Sun kissed.
Sun kissed, yeah.
I just love the idea of just him gluing that to the top of his head with like super glue.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's got a skull for a head.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be too hard. No.
Yeah, just. I love him.
We're there for 24 hours.
Mm, Mm-hmm. I mean, he has to keep reapplying it, and if it comes off in the surf, then he's got to find another guy with the same hair and steal that hair from him and stuff.
Cut a little bit off.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hard life.
I'm sorry. I'm not very scary.
No,
it's
I
okay.
love
Again,
it.
we're going for the interpretation sort of like side of things. This is definitely an interpretation of angels.
To be fair, it really did start out with that great, like, spoopy Da Vinci kind of vibes.
Mm.
And then it just...
Whoops, not that.
Whoops.
Not that either. Not that either.
Oh, who was that? Who was... Hang on.
That one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vinci's
So that,
shit.
like that in itself, yeah.
Dan Brown.
Dan Brown.
Yes, Dan Brown. With the whole like Da Vinci Code and all that sort of stuff, and
Yes.
how that was
That to that.
Yeah. I mean, in my eyes, it's an improvement. I love this guy. And I'm definitely going to include some variation of him somewhere.
yes, good.
Yes, great success.
Very nice.
Very nice.
So
He's-
nice, I like.
He is much more the Rose aesthetic. Brody's
Yeah,
the
I mean-
spoopy. I'm the dopey motherfucker.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh, yeah.
I just like drawing cute little skulls and skeletons and stuff. It's fine.
Skulls and skeletons are fun to doodle.
They're fun. They're fun.
And ghosts. Little like cartoon ghosts.
Mm.
Not little ghost girls that you're terrified of there.
No, thank you, sir. I will respectfully decline little ghost girls. Creep me out.
There we go. A little mystery skulls ghost.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I felt like okay, so I was drawing like a whole bunch of ghosts and shit like that one time. Just because I could. And I did different variations. There was like one ghost that just kind of looks like it's got a sheet on it, just a big smile. One ghost it's like kind of translucent, so it's almost like a little bit like a test tube that's been turned upside down, so you can like kind of see through it, and there's like just that kind of like opening in the bottom that you can see there, but it's not completely like that. There was a cute little ghost being like all ooh with a little heart. And then a little skeleton skull that I drew. And then there's another one that's a bit like ooh, but it's got little arms that just hang there and saying boo. It's very cute. But also, I drew two ghosts. One that is just standing there like oh, and the other ghost is upside down, and it's being upskirted by it being upside down. Of course, you can see nothing. But it's an upskirted ghost because it's upside down.
But the other ghosts might be able to see the ghost,
The ghost bits.
the under ghost.
The under.
Very much
the
like
under.
Marilyn Monroe, kind of like trying to cover up,
Yeah,
but like upside down.
I love it.
and there being no legs because it's just a ghost without legs,
Yeah.
and there's nothing underneath this like sheet, whatever it is. I completely forgot that I did that. It's actually kind of adorable.
Just take a photo and put it up. Give it to Brody or me, and we'll put it somewhere.
Yeah. Put that on
For
the
an
social.
interim- On the social.
On the
Anyway,
social.
I'll leave it be because I think we're all ready for bed. Is that correct?
Very much so. I have work.
Yeah, I don't have work tomorrow, but I have a wedding to go to. So yeah.
Ew. People
But
getting married.
yeah,
Ugh.
gross.
Love.
Yeah.
Gross.
Expressing feelings.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But I think this was, again, to quote, what a great success for a first
Great.
stream. Yeah, we got a few drawings out. We got some spoops. We got some surfer angels. We got some Pokemons, and we got some great 30-second characters. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the next time we do an art stream. If I'm honest,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun.
It's nice and chill, and it's good exercise for the
Yeah.
old drawing brain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And thanks to Gun in the chat. They've pretty much been here straight from the start, right to the very end. So thanks so
Yes.
much for
Thank
coming and
you.
hanging out, and to the other people that got involved as well and asked some questions. Yeah, not sure exactly when we'll do the next stream of this. We'll probably maybe do one next week. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Play it by ear and play it a bit loosey-goosey. Yeah, so thanks again, and we'll see you guys soon.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.